This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP network.
This is episode 685 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast for October 21st, 2025. Hey everyone, welcome to the show. It is me, Lee. I'm here with Tracy.
Hello, morning.
It is currently, what time is it? 8 o'clock on Tuesday. We arrived yesterday. So yeah, usual thing. We left our house at 3 a.m. yesterday, which was 10 p.m. Florida time.
Gross.
Oh no, we got up. We left at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Got to the airport about 7. Pretty decent flight, to be fair. 8 hours and 15 minutes, which was fairly decent.
It was actually.
Security was a breeze. Went straight through there. Got our bags, no problem. Yeah. Our good friend Danny picked us up at the airport.
Yeah.
Dropped us off at Surfside. Nice. Room is the room. The toilet keeps doing. We've had this issue a few times where the system keeps filling up every 10 minutes, which is weird.
And it's loud.
Yeah.
As you can hear, I'm already starting with my Florida lurgy.
But
gotta love the aircon.
Room's nice because they asked us if we were celebrating anything, and we kind of are. It was our 25th wedding anniversary back in August, and Tracy's just graduated from her master's.
Well, I haven't graduated. I've passed.
You've passed.
I graduate next year.
It's the same thing.
Hang on, I graduate next year. There's an excuse for another trip.
Yes. So I think we haven't mentioned this. Tracy got a merit in her, at least for now, merit. Yeah, we're hoping it might actually go a bit higher.
Well, it'll probably still be a merit because I can't see me jumping that many grades. But
congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
And then it's my 50th later this year, and then they came back with a card signed by all the staff and some free drinks vouchers, and they'd upgraded us to a pool view room, which was quite loud at 10 o'clock last night, I might add.
It really was.
But the room's Surfside, it's a room.
It is.
The water pressure's terrible, as always.
Yeah. I mean, how old is this complex?
5 years now. I think it opened just after or just before COVID.
I'm quite surprised at some of the things, the wear that I'm looking at. I mean, obviously they have a high turnover of guests. People are.
We headed over to City Walk last night to meet up with Hope and Danny for dinner.
We did.
So we had a wander around City Walk. The construction of Rip Ride Rocket is crazy, by the way.
Yep.
I was genuinely surprised at how much area, seeing it in person is so much different than seeing the pictures online of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what goes in there after. But we met up with Hope. We ran into the parks, didn't we? We were going to go and do Minion Blast because we had half an hour. Minion Blast was delayed, so we ran round and did Transformers.
Mm-hmm. We did.
Which is awesome.
Sorry, I am listening. I'm just not talking because I'm just mentally packing and checking everything.
Yes, because we're just about to head over to Epic for our first day over there.
We should be on the bus now.
So we met up with them and we actually we ticked off the last kind of sit-down restaurant at City Walk other than Hard Rock, because we've said we'd probably never go to Hard Rock because it's Hard Rock. We've been to a Hard Rock. We went to Bob Marley's, and the four of us had never been before. Very, very loud, by the way. There was a live band playing, which was awesome, but we kind of wanted to chat and talk to Danny, and we couldn't because...
And Hope. Wanted to talk to Hope as well.
What did I say? Just Danny. I meant Hope and Danny.
God, boys club.
And it was rather loud for a good chunk of it. But, so you got the
brown chicken stew, or the brown stew chicken. That's difficult to say.
Hope got the rasta pasta. Danny got the half jerk chicken. And I got I can't remember what it was called, a something fire chicken sandwich thing. And it was all phenomenal.
It was, and... I shared food.
It was really,
did you notice that?
Really good. I did.
I shared food and I said to Hope, dig in, get plenty.
I mean, we didn't get, you got a drink, the rest of us just drank water.
It was a $5 drink.
Fine. But for that, and we were all stuffed by the end of it. And with Danny's Premier Pass discount on it, it came with tip, $102 for 4 of us, which I didn't think was bad at all, honestly.
That was with tip?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was fantastic. And I know I said my opinion of Bob Marley was kind of tainted by Darren's review of it when Darren first joined the show, that he said he went and he had an awful experience there, and it's kind of put us off going. But honestly, it was really good. I'd go there again over Pat O'Brien's because I think they're two very similar places.
Absolutely
But go knowing that it's not really somewhere you're going to be able to chit-chat.
No. But when you've got food as good as that, I couldn't believe that they were talking because I was just like face in my food.
It was.
Honestly, I tasted everybody's food. I still think that I had the best dish.
I disagree, but I thought mine was amazing. It was all amazing. Anyway.
Yeah. It was.
So, we're not taking the recorder with us today because today is just a day of Tracy and I hanging out in Epic. We decided this is our celebrate our anniversary day, so we're just going to hang out. We'll probably do a recap when we get back to the hotel tonight, let you know what went on. I'm kind of concerned because it's supposed to rain for a couple of hours in the day, and obviously we're going at a time when it's a damn sight busier than it was the last time we went. But I'm just excited to get back into Epic again, honestly.
Same.
Yeah. I can't wait just to get back in and hang out in there. So, that will be us signing off, and we'll be back. I don't know, about 11 o'clock tonight, probably.
Yeah, with dead feet.
See you. Afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
It is the afternoon after the day before.
It is.
So, as we said, we weren't taking the microphones with us to Epic yesterday because we just kind of wanted to have a day to ourselves. I don't know where to start. My thoughts on Epic have changed a little bit.
Well, they always were going to.
As I've been saying on the show for quite a while, I was concerned from having the very lucky experience that we had when we were down in May of those parks being empty and knowing what they've been recently. I was, I think, suitably worried. You were
stressing me out with your worrying.
How busy was it yesterday? Let's give people an example.
It was very busy.
I still adore that park.
Of course, it's a beautiful park.
But it definitely has capacity issues, and what we've been saying a lot is a very different experience when you're going with a lot of people in there like we did yesterday.
Am I right in thinking they're still not running at full capacity?
No, I think it's still capped at like 15,000.
And that was busy.
So Potter was like 240 minutes for pretty much the whole day.
Yeah.
It didn't help by, Stardust Races was down for a good chunk of the day.
It was.
Potter closed early.
Yeah, there was a film crew in there, wasn't there?
That's got nothing to do with it. It was just.
But they kept delaying things for them.
Donkey Kong was having issues all day long. I actually saw someone on Twitter yesterday say, like, they tweeted Universal complaining that they got in line at 10 a.m. and it was posted like 100 minutes and they were still in line at 1:15.
I'm not being funny.
Doesn't matter.
No, I absolutely appreciate it, but I'm not being funny. But I would have made the executive decision to leave long before that.
Anyway.
But yeah, it was...
So we got there, we got to the entrance of Epic on the bus at about 8:30.
Around that, yeah.
Got in, got a photo taken in front of the Kronos, which was cool. And then we made the decision to go. We'd already made the decision to go over to Dark Universe because we knew Super Nintendo World would be rammed because Seth's been talking about on Little Things for quite a while. We did Monsters, which was like, 10 minutes?
10 minutes. Which is virtually a walk-on, to be honest.
Still as awesome as ever. Although that first ride, you noticed there was
one of the animatronics was covered.
Yeah. And then we did Curse of the Werewolf, which was
so much fun.
Like a 25-minute wait. It was fun. I like it. I'd wait 25 minutes. It was posted
25 minutes. I would say it was no more than 15 because we never stopped moving. It was just like a shuffle round. Even though it's it's a relatively slow loader, really. But we didn't...
It went really quickly.
It did. We didn't spin enough for me, but we spun more than we normally do.
We did for me. The car behind us was spinning like hell.
I wanted to be in that one.
Then, because we were going to go for breakfast at Café L'air de la Sirène, so we walked into Ministry of Magic and the queue was halfway down the street.
Yeah, so we noped out of there.
Went over to Oak and Star after having such a good experience there.
Mediocre.
Can you hear that butt there? Having such a good experience on opening day there. It wasn't the best. We bumped into Ryan, friend of ours, who's now a VIP tour guide.
We love him.
But our food came out cold.
It did.
I ate mine. I was starving. I was fine.
I was not having it. Also, that was not a breakfast sausage. That was a later in the day.
It's American, remember. Those sausages aren't the same as ours.
They do breakfast sausage. I eat it in this hotel.
Anyway.
It's very good. I was not expecting a highly spiced Frankfurter for breakfast. That's on me, but, So I go and get in line, and this woman is very much struggling to issue a refund to the woman in front, so it took forever to get to
I was like, where the hell is she? I'd finished mine by the time you got back.
And I get to the front, and I just say, I'm on table, give the number.
400.
And, I knew that, but it was just like... So, I'm on table 400, and my breakfast has come out cold, and she just looked at me.
Okay.
I was like, right. And I just went, so what can we do about that? I wasn't rude. I think, just I'd prompt the conversation.
Because you're not forthcoming with a solution.
Yeah.
So
And she just went, do you want another sandwich?
that'd be nice.
And I was like, well, I would like a hot breakfast because that's what I ordered. And she kind of eye rolled and said, well, I need to see your breakfast. I said, well, I've been stood here while you've been dealing with that other lady, so it's definitely going to be cold now. I was getting vibes of attitude from her.
I mean, Dustin, the guy that served us,
Dustin was amazing. We fist bumped him.
He really was phenomenal.
Couldn't fault him at all. So, and I asked if it was possible to swap the sandwich out. If I was getting a fresh sandwich, swap it out for bacon, because that sausage would have given me heartburn all day, and I do not need that. So it came out, and again, it was warm. It was not a hot breakfast.
Because the place wasn't busy.
Well, put it this way. It comes with slices of cheese, cheddar cheese,
Yeah.
a very nice melty cheese. They were solid.
Yeah, it was
And
weird.
it didn't taste.
I really enjoyed mine, even though it wasn't warm. I did enjoy it. I got the Old Southern, I think it was called, 2 eggs and brioche toast.
It didn't taste as good as the first time we were there.
Strange. Like I say,
So,
it wasn't busy.
disappointed.
Yeah, very.
I will go back for the bar. The bar is excellent.
I'd go back again. So apparently, talking to Kelly from Taste of Universal, she said her breakfast experiences have always been a bit ropey and haven't been
Maybe
as
they're
good
better
as
for
her
lunch
dinner
and dinner,
experiences. So then we came out of there and went over. Oh, we went back into Potter, didn't we?
We did.
Because we had a Potter. Pardon the pun. We had a pot around.
A pot around.
And then went and did the 12:25 of the Circuit Our Canoe.
Yes, we
So
did.
seeing that show rammed was interesting because it's been half empty every time we've seen it.
Yeah.
I do like it a lot.
Oh, I love that show.
It's no Untrainable Dragon. So
saying
we
nothing.
had another nosy around there, and then we went over to Super Nintendo World, and it was starting to rain at that point. I don't want to be overly negative. In hindsight, we did
dare
have
it
a
rain?
good day, but it was just in the moment. I think because
All of our plans went awry. It felt quite stressful because something wouldn't happen. It was like, crap, what do we do?
and then worrying about Tracy's mobility and stuff. So it was like that last couple of hours were where it kind of came together, I think, where we were just like, look,
Yeah.
right. Anyway, so we milled around there for a bit. And then did we do Mario Kart before or after lunch? Must have been before. It was.
That was before.
So Mario Kart was posted an 80-minute wait, and we got into
It
single
was
rider.
100-minute
Oh,
wait.
100-minute, you're right, it was. I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, 100-minute wait. We did single rider and waited 40.
Yeah, we worked that out.
Because there was a
And
woman, we got down to the last set of stairs to go down to the load area, and there was a woman in the standby line that asked me how,
Yeah.
because they'd considered getting into
But
single
also,
rider.
we'd got to almost to the bottom of
Oh, yeah,
the
it broke
penultimate
down.
set of final stairs, and it went down.
So she was asking me,
Yeah.
like, how long? And I said, we've been in line about 40 minutes. She said she'd waited about an hour. So even then, that's still not a 100-minute wait. And that wasn't bad, to be fair.
Well, what was funny was Lee got taken forward in the single rider line, and there was an issue with where he was supposed to sit wasn't available, so he had to wait for the next lot of cars. And
Because there was a 3 group, and the car that came in had a seat out of
Yes,
out
out
of
of
commission.
commission,
So yeah.
so as we're going round, I already knew this had happened, obviously, because I got moved out to fill a space. But Lee was unaware of this. I couldn't catch his eye as we were boarding. So as we're coming back in to get out of it, Lee's in the car behind me, and I am frantically trying to catch his eye. And in the end, I had to wave. And the look on his face, and he was like, "What the bleep? How did you get there?" It was so funny.
Yeah, she got off before me. There you go, Jeff. That's what she said.
As it should be.
Yeah, I got one. I did terrible. We'd been given some hints by someone who knows that ride very well in line. I did terrible. I got 121.
I got 156, which is only one less than my high score. I
terrible.
need to do better. I beat Lee, that's the main thing.
So then we came out of there and it was pouring down. Now we'd planned Toadstool for lunch, and when we came into Super Nintendo World, the queue was massive.
Actually, it was pouring down before then because we were in the lift, so we'll just
I
go
know,
up
but
and
it
down
still
the lift.
was. But by the time we came out of Mario Kart, the line was like 6 people deep.
Oh, yeah, because
And
the
it was
rain had
moving
scared them
pretty
all off.
steadily. So we got into there, and we weren't massively hungry, and we knew we had Blue Dragon booked for
We
later.
weren't massively hungry, so why did we order what we ordered?
That's your fault. So we got Tracy got that lemon drink thing with the boba in it.
Love that.
I'd activated my freestyle cup, so I had that. And we got the Mario burger to split. And then Tracy's like, I want that Princess Peach cake. I'm like, okay, fair enough. Because yesterday we were celebrating our 25th anniversary. Yeah. It's huge. It's
a
huge.
4-people cake.
Yeah,
it came out and I was like, wow, okay.
It says on the menu to serve 3 or 4 people. I think if we did half of it, we were doing well.
We did half of it.
I'm not convinced. It was very sickly.
I cut it into quarters. You ate an entire quarter.
Barely.
And a bit. And I ate an entire quarter and a bit. That's over half in my eyes.
So
but they don't do to-go boxes, which is a bit of a bummer.
Well, I didn't want to be carrying it around with me all day. So then we came out of there and I had a bit of intestinal issue at that point.
A bit?
I was not good.
I got to rest while I waited for you.
And then we must have gone to Burke.
Yeah.
Then we must have gone to Burke at that point. So we went to the next show of Untrainable.
We did.
I love that show. I love that show.
So good. We got sat, 5 rows from the front?
4 or 5 rows from the front, and that reveal was so much better. We've normally been sat at the back.
Yeah.
That reveal of Toothless is so much better
right
sat down the
head.
front. Well, it's not just that. You're more enveloped in the cloud, like the smoke as well, so you don't see that. Even though I knew it was coming, you can't see Toothless until he comes out of that cloud. And then it was like everything was... I think Constellation Carousel was a 45-minute wait. Everything else was over an hour. And Tracy was just like, look, we might as well just get in line with something. Otherwise, we're not going to get to do anything. And that was that's what I said about the decision of like, we changed our tack at that point. So Hiccups was 80 minutes.
Well, this is my fault. I was
like 65
It was 65
minutes,
and I was like, I need a wee. By the time I'd been for a wee and come back, which was like a couple of minutes, it was up to 80.
So we thought we might have single rided it, but the single ride line didn't even have a sign up for it, so I don't know whether they've got rid of it. So we got in line and we did that full line, but it moved fairly steadily.
That one never stopped. We saw idiots in the line as usual, but
I think it was posted 80. I think we waited 55.
Yeah.
And I got myself sorted this time. I realised what I needed to do. I shuffled myself right down so the lap bar went into like the crease of my thigh, not on my thigh.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that a lot more this time.
So where is it? Is it the very first launch where it?
No, it's when you go down. You dip down and under the bridge.
I see. Mine did ratchet down one more on the launch.
No, it's that
after you get your wings attached.
Yeah, it's when you do that.
Just when you go
down
over and down and under.
Bridge, yeah. But we did that at Golden Hour, and I do love that ride.
We didn't think we were going to get to ride at Golden Hour, and it's really pretty.
It worked. It really is.
I love that ride so much. And for a smaller ride, a smaller coaster, that has some pace.
Yeah, I like it a lot. So then it was starting to get dark. I think we had about an hour-ish, an hour and a half before we had to be at Blue Dragon.
Yeah.
And so we looked at the wait times. I think Constellation Carousel was 35 minutes and Monsters was 25 at that point. So it's like, right, we'll go and do Constellation Carousel, then duck over to Darkmoor. By the time we've done Monsters, we're probably about ready for our reservation. So we did Constellation Carousel. It was pretty much dark at that point. It was cool.
And it does make a difference.
It does. I like it.
It was lovely.
I sat there on it and there was like a load of kids on it, like sort of 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm watching them look bored as hell.
Oh, yeah.
And then you look at something and think, why is this attraction in a park
You could see there was like some like mid-teens as well that were on there, either with the grandparent or the parent, and they were there under sufferance, and you could see the looks in the face. And it was just like, it was quite funny because I remember being that age and feeling the same, and it's like...
It's such a strange attraction in that park because it is one of like... It's not a theme, it's not a universal, like a 2025 theme park attraction, in my opinion, from a lot of people's perspective, but I like it a lot.
But it fits so well into the whole theme of it. It's just so gentle, and it's like
camping.
So now we've done a different.
So that's the third time we've ridden it, haven't we?
Yeah, and we've had a different track every time.
We got sat in one of the.
Yeah, we sat in one of the boats.
So we were sat together, which was I think a bit better. I enjoyed that more than being sat up on one of the things. But it's like the whole light package with it at that time is what makes it special.
And I like how there's a different light package for each song.
Yes.
Because ours was all minty greens. And a couple before, when we were waiting in line, it was like all oranges.
Yeah. And there was purple. I noticed there was a purple one at some point. It's cool, but again, I'm not being disparaging on it. It's just weird.
Yeah.
A weird attraction to be in there because it's like, who's it for?
It's for everybody, is who it's for.
I feel like a lot of people won't want to ride it.
Good, it
it's
means
the
it keeps
lowest
the
wait time all
Good.
day long.
I think it's lovely. And do you know what? If you need to just have a chill out, and you don't, and because there is nowhere really to sit in any shade. If you want a shaded rest, get in line for that, and then have a nice little gentle ride. And
we started to see the issues with Epic, or at least I did. I started to see the issues with Epic that when we came out in May, we didn't see because the park was quiet and we had a very different experience. And we're like, I don't know what people are complaining now. I started to see the cracks in it yesterday because if you're not prepared to get into a 45-minute, hour-long line, there's not actually a lot else to do.
No, I feel that Express is going to be pushed hard for that park. And it's expensive.
So then as I said, we went down into Dark Universe and rode Monsters again. And that was, I think, 35 minutes by the time we got there. And we even went into the outdoor extended queue, which was actually pretty cool because it didn't add a lot onto it. And then we rode that. Again, best ride in the park. I adore it.
Oh, love it.
But we had a rough ride that last time.
We did. The animatronic familiar was still down. Wolfman was
static. There was
the bride.
Dracula's bride was
down. But that one, I realised that wasn't moving the first time either.
I
don't remember that moving last trip.
Yeah, it did.
It did.
Yes.
But I remember, towards the end, I seem to remember it being down.
Yeah, it did. So then we went to Blue Dragon.
We did.
With very, very high expectations. Because everyone raves about it and because of the little bits we've had before. I'll be honest, I was kind of underwhelmed with it.
A little.
And I don't think that was, because you could say we've been quite, not necessarily negative about our day overall, and it's as much our fault.
No, I really
as it is
enjoyed
theirs.
it.
Again, in hindsight, we realised that we did get quite a bit done, but it's in the moment, it felt like...
Scrambling a lot.
Yeah. Which we're planners for the most part, so trying to work it out on the fly was
we're not
tough.
good at winging it, as it turns out.
I enjoyed it. Our service Sydney was great.
Oh, she was great, and
she suggested a cocktail for Tracy. What was it you got?
The yuzu something. It was yuzu soju.
It was bloody expensive, is what it was.
It was delicious. It was I was not confused. I was concerned because I had cucumber bitters and cucumber.
But she was
it's one of my heartburn problematic things.
What Sydney said was like, if you can taste the cucumber in that, we will get you something else.
Yeah, it just wasn't a problem. And I don't usually like sweet drinks. That was the sweetest drink I've ever had. It was also incredibly strong because it was soju and something else, and I can't remember what it was. And it came in a little like martini glass, but not martini, more flat, like the old-fashioned champagne glass. So it was delicious.
It was strong. I tried it. I would have drank it.
And it came out, and I'll admit, and I was like, oh, it's a small glass.
It was for $28.
But I could not.
No, it was 18, wasn't it?
It was 18. Never spent 28. When it came out and I saw it was smaller, it was, oh, that's a small drink. It was so strong that any more than that would have been too much. It was very well balanced. And I did at one point taste the cucumber, but it balanced everything out. And I had no heartburn with it. It's bitters, it's an extract. It was very good. I do recommend that drink very, very much.
I had the dragon something cocktail, which was like jalapeno mocktail. Sorry,
no cock.
Like jalapeno essence and coconut milk, which again Tracy said she could taste it.
All I could taste was coconut milk.
And it was, I can't describe it. It was weird. And I said to Sydney when we were talking about it, I said, I don't dislike it, but I'm not at the point where it's like, oh, it's gorgeous. I enjoyed it. It was just odd. And she's like, that's fair. Yeah, it was odd, but it was nice. I'd have it again without a doubt. It's nice to have an option.
It really is.
That isn't.
Because I didn't think you'd go for the other one was more boba.
There was something in it that specific. I was like, yeah, no, I don't fancy that right now. So then we ordered our food. Tracy got the tonkotsu ramen.
I did.
And I had the blood orange chicken. And I'll be honest, it was...
Of course, it was blood orange, which is a different flavour profile to regular orange. It's a little...
There wasn't a lot of flavour in it, is what I was...
I tried it, and it tasted exactly as I think it should have done, because our orange chicken...
Well, I think we're used to Panda Express.
And Panda Express. Like our
synthetic.
citrus chickens are very saucy.
And synthetic.
And very sweet. Whereas this isn't. This is properly done. This is authentic Asian cuisine.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we went in, I think our expectations were so high. And you know, with anything, if your expectations are super, super high, it's rare that anything lives up to that experience. Hopefully, if someone gets his tickets sorted out, by the time you listen to this, you'll know probably.
We will be going back because I need to have the mapo tofu.
We will be going back on Saturday. If not, we'll be going back on Tuesday.
That
for
is the
definite.
plan.
But yeah, overall as a day, like I say, I saw the cracks in Epic yesterday. When we go on Saturday, we need to make a much better plan and have that where it seems to be the first 2 or 3 hours are relatively quiet, other than the headliners.
Yeah. But if you don't realise that, then you're an idiot.
And then the last couple of hours. So it's trying to find something to occupy yourself in the middle of the day. And we ducked out early as well because we were both really knackered. Hot. So by about 9:30, we got out of it. No, it was, about 9:30. We left at about 20 to 10 because the fountain show was just starting.
And to be honest, if you waited after the fountain show, you can be waiting for 3, 4, 5 buses. We were tired. So I was just like, let's just call it. We make sure that means we get back to the hotel. We were in bed and asleep before 11.
I was knackered. And then knowing that we've got Horror Nights tonight, I think we made the right decision. So we can get more out of the coming trips. And then we got up this morning. I think I woke up at 9:30. Tracy snored till about 11:30. And then we've just been down to Chili's on I-Drive.
I was snoring. You keep telling everybody I'm snoring.
We walked down I-Drive for the first time in probably about 15 years.
32 degrees.
It looks very different from what I remember it. And went to Chili's for lunch because we had 2 Chili's $10 vouchers from years ago. I really enjoyed Chili's. If you're looking for something cheap and cheerful off-site, I love Chili's.
So much food. I know I keep saying I could eat that. I cannot eat anymore.
It was so good.
I have my post HHN snack sat over there.
And now we are about to head in for Stay and Scream to meet up with Seth briefly.
Yay!
And then I think the plan is to get in line for Terrifier because Chuck, Producers Club member and friend, is heading into the park. Today, so we're hanging out with him doing Terrifier, and then we've got Express tonight, so hopefully knock out everything at least once.
Yeah.
And see where we're at. So yeah, cool. I'm not taking the recorder in tonight either. I want to just have a chill out tonight. The recorder will be coming with us.
Yeah, we decided that we needed like one park day and one Horror Nights night that were just us.
It'll come in with me tomorrow night.
But don't worry, in our heads we're still working.
Always.
We take mental notes all the time. So
right.
Yeah.
We need to leave, so...
We shall catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.
UUOP is brought to you by the Producers Club. Join today and get bonus episodes, the chance to be a guest host, birthday shoutouts on air, be part of our awesome Facebook community, and more. Head over to uuop.supercast.com to subscribe. Shameless plug.
Afternoon, everyone. It is the afternoon of the night before.
It is. It's also the afternoon of the
day of.
The day after.
That's what I said, wasn't it?
No, you said the night before.
It is the day after the night before.
Yeah, it's also the day after the day, whatever. Look, they know what I'm saying.
I don't.
Shut up.
So yeah, as we left you, we were heading to Halloween Horror Nights for our first night last night. We actually hooked up with Seth going into the parks and had a brief chat with Seth, which was awesome.
Although you do need to stop saying hooked up because we didn't hook up. We met him.
It's not. It doesn't mean the same thing. So Horror Nights last night, we got a ton done. I will say right now, Express Pass is worth its weight in gold. Again, thank you, Universal, for providing our Express Pass for last night. It was amazing.
It made things a lot easier.
It really did. So long story short, before we get into the nitty gritty of it, we hit 13 houses last night.
We did.
There were some ups and downs along the way. So Seth was like, oh, let's go and get your wristbands. We walked up, we got our wristbands, which was so easy.
And also, everybody knows I was like a bit worried about having that around my wrist. Mine stayed on all night. It got a bit sweaty underneath, but I could get underneath it. So every time I went to the restaurant, I made sure I washed.
I forgot I had it on a lot of the time.
Yeah, the problem is with those papery ones, they have sharp edges.
Yeah.
And the bloody hurt. This was actually quite comfortable, so...
It was?
Yeah, so anybody else who's worried about that, don't.
So Seth was like, do you have a plan? It's like, we kind of don't want to hit Terrifier up first. So we also met up with Chuck, Producers Club Chuck. So we got in line for Terrifier here at 3:30. The house opened at 5:30. Mm-hmm. So they kind of corralled us where the bathrooms are for Jimmy Fallon for maybe half an hour before they let us into the main line.
Maybe it wasn't even that. Although we were talking to people around us.
And so the main line at that point is kind of that back section where the Hogwarts Express is to your right-hand side. So it's like a big switchback. It's out in the blazing sun. So we were there. We were in that section for probably an hour and a half.
Yeah. And Chuck had checked his watch and said it was 87 degrees.
So they brought
That's Fahrenheit, not Celsius, because we would be dead.
They brought a drinks cart out after about half an hour. So I went to grab 2 bottles of water, and they were out. They had 1 bottle of water left. So I got a bottle of water for Tracy, and I got a bottle of Coke.
Mm-hmm. Only $95 each.
Tracy wasn't. It wasn't bloody cheap.
No.
So Tracy had a brolly, and we were there. I bumped into a listener while we were there. And then Tracy suddenly was like, I feel really sick.
Yeah, just hit. And I never get nauseous, do I?
No. And then suddenly I was like, oh, hang on, the sound's just dropped out. I've gone very lightheaded. And Tracy did exactly the same at the same point. It came out of absolutely nowhere. So we were both like crouching down, trying to get that head rush. It was weird because it came out. It
was like, sorry, Chuck, you're going to have to look after us both.
It came out of absolute nowhere. Yeah. Anyway, we got through it. The
thing is, once we got inside in some aircon, we were fine.
Straight away.
So
but once the line opened, and we didn't use Express for Terrifier at that point. Once the line opened, we were in that house in like 10, 15 minutes. So we did Terrifier first. Came out of there and walked. So logistics-wise, Horror Nights is so much better now than it was like 2 years ago. Is. Like where a lot of the houses are all in the same spaces. So whereas it used to be of having to come out of one house, go all the way back into the park and come back in, it's now not. So a lot of it's kind of just in a circle where you can come out and then pretty much straight into the line for the next one. So we came out of Terrifier into Grave of Flesh. I am not giving you any reviews right now. We are saving that because I have decisions to make at this point. We bumped into another listener, an old Producers Club member straight after that. And then Tracy went to the bathroom and I bumped into Michaelo. So we went, from there into El Artista?
We did.
Which was posted 15 minutes. We got in line and they cranked it up to 45.
Yeah, but once I'm in line, I'm not getting out.
And I'm glad we did because we then got to hit it twice.
Yeah.
So we did El Artista, and at that point, it's like, right, everything was like 45 minutes and upwards at that point. So we started Express Pass, and we basically just did a loop around the park at that point, didn't we?
Because if you're expressing, it's about what's the point in going back and forth?
Yeah. So anyone who's going after this, and there's not much of the event left after we have this, but then even for years coming, so we went and did. So as I say, we did a loop around the park. We did Jason Universe. It was posted 80. We waited 10. I think I checked. It was 9 minutes. We then went up to Fallout and Galkin, and again 10 or 15 minutes.
Well,
for both
Galkin
of them.
and Fallout are the way around.
And then Dolls, and then Hatchet and Chains.
That's right.
And again 10 or 15 minutes tops.
Yeah.
Oh no, we did. That was after. So we did. When did we do Ghoulish? Was that time? We did that and then went to Ghoulish.
We did what and then went to Ghoulish? Did Hatchet?
We did Hatchet. So we did Dolls.
With
so
Chuck.
we did Galkin, Fallout and Dolls, and then went and met up with Chuck and did Ghoulish.
Yeah, and ate tacos.
And I went and got the walking taco and we had that, which mine was great. You weren't impressed with the vegan one, were you?
No, but then I've found a lot of people have said this. No, a lot of people have agreed.
Mine was great. I really enjoyed it. I wasn't hungry, but I realised that I needed some food. So then we went and did Hatchet and Chains with Chuck. And then we made our way back to the front of the park.
We did.
We had a bit of a rest here and there because, like you say, we're getting old and trudging around and standing in a lot of lines, just with a bit of pain. So we went and got the sunflower sunglasses, which I enjoyed, actually.
As a baker.
The line was really short, so it's like Tracy's having to sit, so I'm going to go and get something to eat. So we got that. I thought it was all right. It's cute.
Like I say, as a baker, it looks great. The chocolate bit in the middle was the best bit. Which for me to say,
I think it would have been nicer if it had been like I said at the time, didn't I? Strawberry or a rose or a raspberry, yeah. And then we went and hit.
The thing is, they were old biscuits.
I mean, they
were. They
had to. Not. I don't think they were stale, but
hang on,
they had to. They're not going to cook them on site.
Trust me, I'm the baker. Anyway. They were stale.
But how else do you do something like that? Because you've got to mass produce them.
Do you know how old biscuits have to be stale?
Cook them not that old. Anyway. So then we went and hit the 2 that we hadn't done. So we did Five Nights at Freddy's, which was posted 180. We waited half an hour, I think, for that in Express. And then Horrors of the Y at 6, which I think was posted like 45 or 55 or something. At that point, we waited like 10 minutes. And then we were going to go and see the 12:30 showing of Nightmare Fuel, but it was like right at the back of the park, and we didn't kind of want to trek from the front to the back. So we went and expressed the 3 that we didn't express at the beginning. So we did Grave of Flesh. We did El Artista, Grave of Flesh, and then ended on Terrifier.
Yep.
Anyone who hasn't been yet and is going soon, that wet path can be quite wet.
Oh, it wasn't so much like we've heard. Oh, it's just like a
sprinkle.
It's a sprinkle.
That second run through was a lot wetter.
Put it this way: I was using my stick for the last hour of the night, hour and a half.
Yeah,
because my back was hurting and it was just helping my back. And I must have looked like a fraud because I had my stick. I got into that wet path and it was heavier than the first run through, and I ran. And everybody was going, hang on a minute. She was waddling with a stick a second ago, and now she's running a sprint.
It was pouring, though, that really second run through.
Did you cheer when I chose the wet instead of the dry?
I never even realised at that point.
Somebody cheered when I went that way. I thought it was you.
I wasn't even paying attention at that point because the dry path wasn't even in my vision. Right. I just automatically went to the right because that's where we went the first time. So the left path isn't in my vision because that's the way you go.
I know I don't like wet feet, but for that house, you have to do the wet path.
100%.
I'm sorry,
I'm never going to do the dry path.
No. Had to do it.
We got talking to so many people in line. We had a couple at Galkin who we had an absolute blast with.
Oh, they were funny.
I can't remember the names, but
you can't. Unfortunately, you can't suddenly go, "Hey, we're gonna be friends." But
we did. We just had.
I wish so many people. I was like, I wanted to say, "Oh my god, we could be great friends," because immediately when you connect with someone. I know this is like
we had a blast with them too.
They were like.
Because they were giggling when we went through the express line and we got to the front and they're like asking how many in your party, and I went 56, and she was laughing and I was like, we could do that, Well,
we told them the story, didn't we, of
about Men in Black? Yeah, and then we just and then when it came to our turn, the guy was like, how many in your party? And he behind me went, go on, buddy, it's your time to shine. And I was like, I was going to say 4. Well, we went through that house with them and had such a blast. This is what I love about the theme park and the Halloween Horror Nights community, that everyone's just there to have fun and you're all just chatty, and we had an absolute blast. We talked to so many people last night. It's great because you feel like you're never on your own. It was great. It was a fantastic night. Again, we got through 13 houses, ghoulish, tried some food, saw all the scare zones. But tonight we don't have Express. We're meeting up with Ben and Aubrey from the Fudge Factor. I think I'm going to go and see Nightmare Fuel tonight. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them. And then kind of I think we talked about doing Stay and Scream at the back of the park and hit there because they tend to be quite low laid on. And honestly, some of my favourite houses at the back. We'll try and eat some more food tonight. Yes. So I'm thinking because we've had like a late-ish breakfast, I'm feeling we had a big lunch yesterday though, didn't we? And I'm just thinking if we just have a graze day. I mean, that was the plan kind of yesterday. I would like to go to Louis for that pizza. Okay. Because, I love their pizza. I love their spaghetti and meatballs. Let's slap them together. I want that cupcake as well, if I'm honest. Fine. It can't be any worse than the cake we got the other day. We should be able to manage that one between us. Yeah. So I'm actually right now testing out the recorder into my phone, so I hope it sounds all right. I've tested it seemed all right, so I'm going to bring this along with me tonight. I thought I'd test it out on my phone so I don't have to take as much equipment with me, but we plan on bringing the recorder with us and doing some live recordings from Horror Nights tonight because we've got a bit more time. Last night felt like we were go. I want to take some photos because I made myself be in the moment yesterday. Yes. And I really enjoyed it, but my brain was going, oh, that'd make a lovely photo. Oh, I need to take a photo of that, but I made myself not do it because I knew I was coming back and I can do that again. What I found crazy about Horror Nights last night is, like I say, we got into line, so we effectively started the event at 3:30 and left at like 1:30, and it felt like that's a long time, and it flew by. It flew by. It was mental how fast that time went. Like you think, what's that? 10 hours. Oh, don't my feet are starting to throb again. And it absolutely flew by. It did, especially the last 2 hours. But maybe that's because the park was quieter. Because you did see I didn't feel like it was quieter. It hit midnight and it did feel like the crowd level dropped. Like immediately. What do they call it? The rapture. Yeah. Maybe it was a rapture, the midnight rapture. I'll tell you what I don't like. Because the houses are they're not spread now really at all. Everything's either front of the park or back of the park. And one of my favourite areas of Horror Nights is that Men in Black area that's now chock-a-block. Like the line for the bathrooms at Men in Black for you, not for us, but the women's bathrooms were heaving. And because of the way those bathrooms are, it's like a narrow entrance opening out. It was a bit of a bottleneck there.
And also, women are the worst. You should have heard, because people coming out of the restroom and then saying, excuse me, to cut through the line to leave. They're tooth-sucking, hissing, and it's just like, for God's sake, it's like,
we just want to go to the bathroom,
a little bit of space. It's not a problem. So when I was in line, I saw it was happening. I just made sure I left a gap. It was like, hey, go through here, enjoy your night. We don't need stress. And to be honest, actually, I'd heard that there'd been some problems with like people and attitudes and behaviours. We didn't see anything.
No, not really.
No, that was the.
I mean, people sort of bumping into you and stuff, but everyone's kind of single-minded, trying to get to where they want to go, isn't it? But
that's not malicious.
No,
the ladies' restroom was the worst behaviour I saw.
Yeah. So like we've had a lot of people say, oh, it's so much trouble with teenagers. So there was a group of teenagers behind us before going into the Terrifier house last night who were playing Heads Up. And I was kind of joining in because I was listening to them kind of describe what it was. And then in the end, they were like showing me it so I could kind of have a look. And it was funny. Like they were quite funny, them actually going through Terrifier behind us.
Yeah.
But honestly, we had a fantastic night.
We really did. It was worth every ache.
Oh, yeah. It's a really solid year. I want to do some more Scare Zone stuff tonight because we didn't do a lot of that.
I would like to not get through, I still can't remember what it's called, the music one.
Oh, Club Horror.
Yeah, I would like to not walk through that in 10 seconds. I would like to have I need a beer and
it's a definite vibe. We said it and then Chuck said it again. That is 100% a better use of that space than any Scare Zone that's been in there.
Honestly, I think that's my favourite
apart from
one
Rob
at the
Zombie,
moment.
to be fair.
And it's just that, I mean, you get the drop, but then it's like,
yeah, it was awesome.
Bass, and I love that music. So I was in the element.
It's a really good night, and I can't wait to get back in and just take it in a bit more tonight.
Yeah, catch some of the things like Catwoman.
Yeah, we need to see the sort of Scare Zone shows.
Maybe we should do the opposite rotation because we went clockwise. Mm-hmm. I would like to go anti-clockwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. We will
hopefully survive tonight.
Well, I'm hoping you will hear from us while we're at Horror Nights tonight. That's the
Probably
plan.
Me crying and complaining about my back and my feet.
So yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Ta-ta.
There we go. That is.
Hello. Right.
This part of UUOP is brought to you in association with the Taste of Universal podcast.
Yes, it is.
Why, Tracy?
Because we are about to eat and we are trying.
What is it? The Ramblin' Rabbits deep fried carrot cake?
Yes,
from
it
the
is.
Wyatt6 Fun. Is it Firefly Funhouse Boo?
Yes.
But just while we're trying this, so it is currently 7:15. I want to say right now a huge shout out to Chuck Sharla because Chuck, who we hung out with last night and a little bit tonight.
Well, he was a very naughty boy.
And why is that?
Because he wanted to meet up with us tonight, which no problem. Because he had a little surprise for us. Except it wasn't a little surprise, was it? It was a big
huge surprise.
And he gifted us unlimited express for Horror Nights tonight.
So we met up with Chuck. We sat outside Today Cafe. Tracy got her first coffee. Oh no, second coffee of the trip.
No,
first Today Cafe.
First
coffee.
Today Cafe one.
And it rained a little bit, and then we kind of hit the event at like 5 to 6. So in the last sort of hour and 15 minutes, we've done 5 houses.
Yeah.
And the
Which is
plan
awesome.
is to try and knock out every house 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
We are meeting up with good friends of ours who you'll have heard on last week's show, Ben and Aubrey from the Fudge Factor.
We are.
To get VIP seating at Nightmare Fuel and
Yep.
a meet and greet afterwards, apparently. So
Yes.
I'm kind of nervous at that at this point. But yeah, so we've done
Oh
Grave
my
of
god.
Flesh,
Can you shut up? I've got carrot cake in my fork.
Grave of Flesh, Terrifier, Wyatt6, 5 Nights at Freddy's. We've only done 4. I thought we'd done 5.
No, I've done all.
4.
No, I've done 4.
Yeah, we have only done 4.
Okay, we're going to
Thought
do
we'd
LRT
done 5.
support.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're hoping, like, obviously with the express pass to get through 3 times each house tonight.
Well,
is what
depending
we're
on my
planning
feet
for.
hold up.
Well, I'll be going through every house 3 times tonight. So it means we can really solidify our rankings, because honestly, after last night, it's difficult. But anyway,
Yep. Okay. I'll try.
okay. Oh, there, I'm getting the cinnamon.
It's interesting.
The cotton candy on the side is rock solid, by the way.
Yeah, it's a brick.
You just cut that off.
This is thrilling for you lot.
Just enjoy the ambience of Halloween Horror Nights.
It's got a very crunchy bottom.
It's all right. It's not as big as I was expecting, because everyone's been like, "Oh my god,
What
it's
she said.
massive." Here we go. The whole. It's gonna fall off. Man's falling to bits. You're not impressed, are you?
Yeah,
Yeah, what?
it's missing a lot.
Like?
Flavour.
No, it's not.
It's a bit doughy.
It's deep fried. It's always going to be a bit. It's all right. Jesus, that is a lump. I'll tackle that in a second. So yeah, the plan is right now we're going to go and do LRT, and then we're having a bit of a rest now, so we can last
It
the
got
night
dark
out.
fast.
And then go and do LRT, and then maybe hit the front 5 houses again. And then by that point, it might be time to head over or at least take another break, get a drink.
I would rather not be hobbling in to see Ben and Aubrey.
Well, we'll see what happens. But it definitely takes the pressure off having that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. All right. This is us signing off live from Halloween Horror Nights 34. Hey everyone.
Hello.
Cheers. I will say cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Because we are currently chilling out at the Backwater Bar at the entrance to Islands of Adventure. I've got some vodka watermelon thing.
I couldn't finish it for you.
It's really good, actually.
It's death to me. I have got the Goose Island IPA, which is very nice.
The last time we were sitting here, we were with our unofficial Universal Great Britain podcast host, Guy and Dawn, chilling out, enjoying ourselves. So we're having one
We
for
were.
them.
Yep, we definitely are. And sending them pictures and winding them up, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, recapping last night. So the last you heard from us, we tried the deep fried carrot cake. As you heard, we were less than impressed. Then,
That's true.
What did we do immediately after that? Did we get into line at
Cold
LRT
versus?
Easter
Yes, we did. Yeah.
and it started raining?
Was that the first?
That was last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that wasn't the first. That was our second run through of LRT Easter that it started raining. Because we were in the express line.
We must have been in the express line last night for both of them.
No, because we didn't.
We didn't get in line for it last night normal because we
Oh.
had unlimited express.
I'm sorry, I'm getting confused the night before.
So yeah, it was
the
our
first time
first run through and it started to
oh,
rain.
It started to rain. It was a monsoon.
No, it wasn't. Not at that point.
Are
It
you
just
sure?
rained because we huddled under your umbrella.
Yeah, there was a river flowing underneath the structure.
No,
when we
that
got
was
backstage,
later
there was
on.
no. Trust
Anyway,
me.
so
Trust
we
me.
did that, and then we decided to make a loop to go at the back of the park. So we bumped into Maddie from Rushafia.
We did.
Congratulations, Maddie and Lindsay,
Yeah,
on your nuptials.
very
And
excited about that.
Then we headed round to Jason Universe. We did a run through Jason Universe, and then we met up with. So guys, look. You know from listening to the show that we are very humble people and still don't really understand the position that we find ourselves in, having just started a podcast about Universal and just done what we've done.
Mm-hmm.
But we met up with Ben and Aubrey,
We did.
who I love to bits. I adore
Yes.
those two so much.
Sweethearts. Absolute sweethearts. Yes, I love them.
Because they know a lot of the cast and crew from Nightmare Fuel. So they're like, hey, do you want to meet up? We can VIP you in and guarantee you a meet and greet at 9:30. So we're like, okay.
You don't say no to things like that.
So we met
Oh,
up with
pint's
them,
good.
hung out with them for a bit. We got in the reserve section, like literally in front of the tech booth.
Yeah, we did.
We sat down and I turned to my right and Laura Sauls is sat next to me. I'm like, Laura Sauls? She's like, hey, Lee, how are you doing? And I'm like, oh my God, how does she even know who I am?
Next thing I'm getting wellied. And Laura's like, hey, Tracy.
Get big hugs off them.
Proper hugs. This is what's nice though. It's not cursory hugs. It's like you're pulled in.
It's so bizarre. We bumped into Charles Gray as well previously. Like we've interviewed Laura, we've interviewed Charles like 3 times, never actually met either of them.
No, we haven't met Laura before, have we?
Not
That's
convinced
crazy.
Charles knew who we were. So I kind of name dropped Blake just to kind of give him a point of reference. And we got a picture with
Laura.
Charles and a picture with Laura, and then we bumped into our tour guide, our VIP tour guide friend Rich.
Yeah, we love Rich.
Talked to him for and then watched the show. The show was
phenomenal.
Amazing.
It was fire.
Amazing. Like so much going on. Ben and Aubrey were telling us that they've built the stage out like 8 feet this year to get closer to the audience.
I was laughing at one point because there was all the fiery stuff going on in the main stage, and in the like balcony stages up top, we had dancers up there, and I could only see one half of the stage because I had somebody with a rather large head in front of me. But I happened to glance up, and one of the dancers literally has hold of a boob in each hand, and is just like jiggling them about to the music.
I
it
wish
was
I'd
hilarious.
seen that. How come you didn't nudge me for that?
I wasn't sharing. Just gatekeeping that one.
But yeah, just a fantastic show. The energy is amazing. I love now how like the Lagoon show coming back this year and that Nightmare Fuel show or whatever show it is in there has just become a complete staple of Halloween Horror Nights now.
That set this year is so intricate.
Yeah.
So, every time I looked, I found something new. I can't wait to go and see it again.
I mean, I've heard issues right from the start. The storyline's a bit, from not just from this one, from all of them, they're a bit generic. But to me, I don't care about the storyline. It doesn't
Isn't it basically the same storyline?
Kind of. I don't care about the storyline.
It's a generic hero saving the damsel in distress, or whatever the male variety of that is, because we have had the reverse of that.
A damsman in distress.
A damsman. Well, there's a new word for you. The hero in distress, maybe. But that's all you need. It's basically, good winning over evil.
You don't need a story at all. It's just to wrap something in to give you a start, beginning, and an end. But it doesn't need it at all. The show is phenomenal without it. The Fuel Girls are awesome. It was awesome. And then we got to take them down to the stage to meet Benji, the HHN queen.
Oh.
She is so sweet.
She is.
I was like, I'm really nervous right now.
She's
because
so
she's
gracious.
An absolute queen when it comes to Halloween Horror Nights. And I'm like, who am I?
That woman is... Wow. I mean, she's a small woman.
Yeah.
But, my God, the muscles on her, the six-pack on her. She is... she's fantastic. I love her. And like I say, she was so gracious. And it wasn't just like us talking about the show. She was asking about us and where we were from.
Because she's from Bulgaria and she has family in London and now she lives in Orlando, so she kind of switches between all three at times.
Yeah.
And
it's cutest accent she has.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And I just saw what is going on right now. But as we'd come out of there, that's when the heavens actually opened.
That's when it got really bad.
And it poured.
Put it this way, I had an umbrella. Within 30 seconds, I turned to Lynn and said, this is coming straight through my umbrella.
It poured.
But it was heavy, it was large, heavy drops.
For about 3 hours. So we were going to go down and do Fallout and Galkin. And we got down at the bottom and there was a river flowing and we were like, I'm not trudging through that. So we holed up in the Men in Black lockers for a little bit. And it's like, this doesn't look like it's going anywhere for quite a while. So I ran in the Men in Black store and bought ponchos.
That's how bad it was. Lee spent money on plastic coverings for us.
We got our ponchos and just decided to dive on in.
Yeah. Well, at this point, our feet were wet. And they weren't getting any wetter, really.
Not really. I mean, they weren't absolutely drenched, but they were wet where it's like, as long as we can manage the puddles and stuff, we should be all right. So Hatchet and Chains went down at that point because we were going to go and do that. And then we
figured they were squeegeeing the floor out because it was bad.
So we ran through Dolls. And then by that point, it was easing off a little bit. So we then went down and so the area where Galkin and Fallout are now with that big sort of coverall thing, that like I don't know what you would call it,
A
like
giant
a marquee
gazebo,
tent
yeah.
thing, was a godsend. So we did 2 runs through Galkin, 2 runs through Fallout, then came out of there and did 2 runs through Hatchet and Chains.
Yeah.
I feel like we got more food. No,
No, we didn't.
because that was all. So I think we got some drinks and stuff, and we were like bouncing in between places to sit down because Tracy's feet were hurting quite a bit.
Not as bad as the night before, though. I didn't use my stick.
So when did we meet up with Chuck? How did we meet up with Chuck? Or did we just happen to see
We bumped
him?
into him.
Yeah. So then, like, our plan was to hit the front of the park, and it was about 1 o'clock by that point. Hit the front of the park, do 2 runs through Terrifier, 2 runs through LRT, and 2 runs through Grave of Flesh.
Yeah.
And we bumped into Chuck again. So it's like, hey, want to join us? It's like, oh, what's your plan? He's like, oh, I'm going to do one run through another house and then I'm off.
Yeah.
And he ended up doing all 6 run-throughs with us.
Yes, he did. Well, why not?
And then we tapped out. So we tapped out about 10 to 1. Got back to the hotel, like dried off and stuff and slept. But so in 2 nights at Halloween Horror Nights, we've seen both shows
Yeah.
and done 29 house run-throughs.
I don't think it's bad, really.
Again, Universal provided us Express on Wednesday night, and then Chuck being just so
Chuck is a
amazing
very naughty person and is in a lot of trouble.
with giving us those unlimited Express passes last night, made all of that possible. So then we got up this morning, showered, got ready, went down and had breakfast at the hotel. I had the All-American breakfast, which was pretty good. You had one of the scramble bowls.
I did. I really enjoyed
It
it.
looked really good. And like they say, the fact that they cook it there in front of you is awesome.
She was really sweet as well. She was funny.
Yeah, Ty, big shout out to Ty. She was great. Then we went back upstairs, packed all our stuff. And
Well, not packed to go, just
No.
packed our bags to come out.
And then with the Griswolds were in Islands of Adventure, so we ran into Islands of Adventure to meet up with them at Thunder Falls.
Yes, we did.
And while we were passing the pass holder lounge, we jumped in and got our Horror Nights
Pins.
button.
Yeah.
And the Super Nintendo World, the Mario one that's just come out, like today or yesterday?
Yesterday.
No, today. It's the 10th.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
As far as I'm aware, it only came out on the 10th.
Okay.
So we grabbed them and they were like, oh, we'll just come and meet you there because we haven't got ours. So we hung out with them in there for 10 or 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were like, hey, want to go and ride Stormforce? And I was like, with you 3, 4? No.
And I was like, hell
3,
yeah.
4.
4.
Yeah, because Emmy was with them.
Yeah.
So I left
Because
Tracy, David.
Because David rides Stormforce like I ride Stormforce. If your internal organs are not plastered to the back of your body by the time you come off, there's a problem.
Yeah. So I stood at the side and videoed it. So as Tracy, David, Joni and Emmy rode it. And like I'll post the video somewhere at some point. They went.
Oh, I have blisters. All 4 of us. We were crossing hands. Our legs underneath that chair. It was like... It stuck to me. It was like Tetris. Leg Tetris. We went.
So then at that point they were, because they drove overnight and got to the hotel at like 8 this morning and the room wasn't ready. So they were going to go back to see if they could actually get into their room because they're at Horror Nights tonight.
Yeah.
So we left them. We ran round into Zeus Landing and did Cat in the Hat twice.
Mm-hmm. We had to go around again because I found Dr. Zeus in there. I'm pretty damn sure that's who it is. It couldn't be anybody else.
Yeah, Dr. Seuss for Jeff, by the way. Because apparently we always say Dr. Zeus.
Actually, it's Zeiss, but, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, it's when the cat has just arrived and you go around like a tight hairpin bend to the left and the cat's juggling all the things. If you look in the left-hand pile of stuff he's got, there is a little toy and it's a bearded man.
Yeah.
So it has to be him.
So we did 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish, and I got absolutely drenched. Thank you very much.
It was an accident, Your Honour.
I was
Twice.
soaked.
It was actually an accident.
And then it's quite a busy day, actually. So we were going to go and do Forbidden Journey. By the time we got round, it was up to 65 minutes.
Yeah, we said hell no.
Kong was down, and then it came back up at like 5 minutes. We got in line. It was longer than 5 minutes.
It's about
but-
15.
So Kong was a strange one. I know
Yeah.
when we rode it after they went down to 2D, they were like, I don't think it loses a lot. So one side projector was fine.
Yeah.
The other side still seemed to be on that 3D tunnel.
The very first
Where those
one
blood acts
was
come in.
terrible.
But then in the 3D tunnel,
Yeah,
the
the left
left-hand
side,
side
clear, normal.
and the other side still looked like it was projecting 3D.
Yeah. It had that ghosting. Yeah.
So at least we got to go outside, which was cool, but it was a bit disappointing actually. We then grabbed, Tracy grabbed some chips. And as we said, we are currently sat in the backwater bar, just chilling out.
Feeling that humidity amp up.
Yeah, it was supposed to rain from like 1 p.m, but it hasn't yet. But there's a big grey cloud above us right now.
I think it's going to hopefully work out in our favour.
We're prepared. We've got ponchos. We brought our ponchos from last night. We are good to go.
I've got my water shoes, because if I get these shoes wet, I'm screwed. I'm in bare feet tomorrow.
And then, I don't know, we've got like 2 hours, nearly 3 hours.
That's a good pint.
Nearly 3 hours. And then we're meeting up with some people in the Dead Coconut Club tonight and hanging out. And then Epic tomorrow, which hopefully Chris and Alexa will. So we're supposed to be going, just the two of us and the two of Zavalas. But Chris, being Chris, has not purchased his tickets.
We love you, Chris.
And according to all sources, like the app and hotel guest services and resort guest services, they are sold out. But they have shown every day this week that tickets have become available day of. So we are hoping.
But we plan to be over there for early admission.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we can do.
So I will bring the recorder and we'll get Chris on this show because you need to break things up with just me and Tracy all the time. But yeah, it's been a really good trip. It's just been a chilled out trip so far, which is nice. You know, we kind of pulling back the curtain a little bit. It's been a rough year for all of us and it's been nice just to...
We never get to just sit and do this.
No. And it's Guy and Dawn that have got us to do this.
I've always walked past here and gone, that's a pretty cool place, but I think more with you not being a drinker.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not going to make you sit and drink a Coke while I sit and have a beer.
I mean, I will. I'm not bothered. If I'm going to drink Coke anyway, what's the difference between sitting and drinking it here or walking around the park?
Day 5 or 6 for us?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's like 5.
Yeah, this is my first drink.
Yes.
Well, no, technically it's my second because it's not technically. I had one in Epic.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Dragon.
That was with the meal. So that to me that doesn't count. This is like a casual chill out drink. That's what I mean. This is my first.
We have a dinner reservation for Blue Dragon tomorrow, and I'm hoping it's a better experience than we had the other day. Because I'm getting the Dan.
We don't have the reservation.
No, but I'm sure if we rocked up and went, "Hey, Zavala," they'd let us in.
Well, yeah. Just have to say it with a Hispanic accent. Grow your beard out quick.
Does Chris sound Hispanic? Not really. I don't think so. Alexa more so. But yes.
Yeah, but with a British accent, I don't think they're gonna.
Oh, it's raining.
I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't see.
Yeah, it's pouring.
Everybody's suddenly jumping up and leaving.
Well, I'm not getting wet sat here, so.
Well, not yet. The wind will change, then we will.
So yeah, it's currently pouring. Hopefully, a lot of people will leave, and when it stops raining, we can jump on some rides.
We're not going high in the sky then, which is our next plan.
I need a wing.
Oh yeah, it must be raining heavy because I haven't got my glasses on and I can see it.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, humidity is dropping. It's lovely. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here because otherwise Lee will talk forever, and by that point the rain will have stopped and the crowd level will be back up. So we'll catch you next time and let you know what else is going on. See ya. Explode every time.
Go.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Where are we? Have we done any recording from here yet?
No.
Not as a group.
No, not yet.
We're missing one.
We are missing Michelle.
So anyway, we are currently in Epic Universe.
Just got off of Harry Potter and the
Ministry.
Battle of the Ministry.
Battle of the Ministry. You know how good I am with names.
I'm still not blown away by it.
So yeah, we were just talking about the ride right now. This was the first time I noticed the pendulum swinging.
That's crazy.
Like I say, I don't remember because we've only ridden it a couple of times prior. So there's still a lot going on that I hadn't noticed.
Yeah. I mean, for sure that wasn't working for us before, but I'm also second guessing because we did Monsters Unchained and I never saw the mummy moving or there at all. But you guys say it's been there forever.
Yeah.
It has.
Yeah.
We've never seen it not working.
Yeah. That sucks for you guys, really.
It's, yeah.
No, but that's good because then you get to see something new having ridden it today.
Yeah.
So we've done what? So Tracy and I got in early park because Chris and Alexa didn't have tickets.
Yeah. So
And
we fixed that.
So we picked tickets.
We've
up
been
for
stressing
them,
all week.
which actually worked out so much better for us because we went through the ticketing office. So we did security with no one in it. We did literally straight in the park with no queue. We went straight in and rope dropped Donkey Kong. So we waited about half an hour for Donkey Kong. I really like that ride. It's jumped up.
Donkey Kong?
Yeah. Then we did Stardust Races, which
that was awesome. Straight off the back of.
Well, we're also going to Stardust Racers now.
Yeah.
well we had a Donkey Kong float and then straight into Stardust Races.
It's so much fun. It does not let up. I love it. Oh man.
You also forgot to mention, before Ministry, where did we come from?
Oh well, that's why I haven't got there yet.
Oh, my bad.
So we met up with Chris and Alexa. We went into Dark Universe and did Monsters and Curse of the Werewolf and the Burning Blade Tavern and had
Monsters was great. Monsters was great.
Werewolf was very spinny.
a few animatronics down on Monsters actually.
3 of them, yes.
And then we went to the Burning Blade. I had an amazing interaction with Gregor. Was he called? Gregor. However you want to pronounce it.
Gregor.
Let's go on Stardust. 25
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the hunter inside of the tavern.
Yeah, he was brilliant.
So I did post that up in the Producers Club.
Awesome.
So go check it out.
And then we went to Blue Dragon, which again, you've heard Tracy and I didn't have the best experience the other night.
It wasn't the worst. It was just a bit mediocre.
It was meh.
Today,
Exactly.
Today was?
Bloody awesome.
It's because the Zavalas were there.
Yeah. The food was great.
Server was fantastic. Tracy has a new adopted son.
Too. Remember your curfew, Ralphie.
So I got the Dan Dan noodles, which weren't as spicy as I was kind of expecting them to be, but they were really good.
Well, I tried them and I found the mapo tofu, which I had, spicier.
You had the what?
Beef and broccoli. Oh,
You beat the broccoli on the side though, didn't you?
Yeah.
I had beef and rice because, I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy.
Yeah, so it's Kalbi beaf, so it's really
We got
tender.
what? The pot stickers,
Pot stickers.
dumplings.
Yes.
Snowflake pot stickers.
What was the other thing? It was-
dumpies. The dumplings.
We
with
got
chili oil.
dumpies.
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 That's what I've got now. After all that food.
And then I know Ben and Aubrey from Fudge Factor kind of said it to me, the banana Napoleon, which was really good.
That banana Napoleon was fire.
Plum cake was excellent.
Oh, but wait, I will say the banana Napoleon was great. The passion fruit dessert, well, I love the banana Napoleon, but that passion fruit blew me away.
Yeah.
Like, that is one of my favorite desserts now.
See, to me, Tracy, the one we had at the media event was more like do you remember those almond things
But
that we
what you
used
have
to
to
get?
remember is there's only so thin the pastry can go, so you had the same thickness pastry, which leaves less room for filling.
So there's Maddie.
Oh, that is Maddie.
So we, as if
That
we
looks like
passed
Maddie.
outside Stardust Races again. Sorry, we're just recording. So yeah, like I was
Congratulations.
slightly.
Give you a hug.
All right, we're just meeting Maddie from.
Hold on, we're
Sophia.
saying hi.
I was disappointed when it came out and it cut because it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but it was still really, really good.
What we're talking about now?
It's
The
like
bloody cake.
Moon cake.
Oh, the passion fruit.
Yeah, it was so
Passion
good.
fruit.
Just wait, woman.
Well, that's what it's like, so suck it up.
No, I enjoyed it. It was nice.
That's
It was
what
just
she
it
said as
wasn't
well.
what I was expecting, having had what we had at the media event.
was it different?
So yes,
So
but
good.
no.
We also had plum oolong to finish.
Which was so. I don't drink black tea.
It's not black tea, it's oolong.
It's not white tea, is
white
what I'm
tea.
saying. It's not black. It hasn't got milk in it,
kinda
is what I'm
green.
saying.
Black tea is an actual tea.
That's what I
You know
thought.
what I
That's why I
mean,
said
though?
that. He's like, it doesn't have milk in it, so it's black.
No.
To me, black tea doesn't have milk.
Well,
in
you're
it.
wrong.
You know what I
That's-
mean? Like black coffee doesn't have milk in it, so why shouldn't black tea be the same thing?
Because there's actually tea leaves that are black. Is that a thing?
Exactly.
Okay.
Anyway,
And
I don't know what drinks you. I just had.
I had the Szechuan
smash.
smash.
smash twice.
I had the Dottenbury smash.
And Alexa had the.
Yuzu drop, which
Yes.
is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, that's what Tracy had the other night. It was really
Yeah.
good. So honestly, after a mediocre experience on Tuesday, today was phenomenal.
Yeah, and you two missed the pre-show.
Oh yeah. The highlight of that meal was Jan, our hostess
I'm gutted.
from Boston.
But
Did you say our server, Ralph, is awesome?
he
Oh,
was
yes.
awesome.
Tracy's and Lee's new son, yes.
Sir, yeah.
Yeah, he was so good. I love it when you get a server that ends up kind of becoming part of the group. Yeah, it was great. I was so worried after going and having that experience of the day, but today was fantastic.
Good.
And then they say we just done ministry, which again, it's middle of the table still for me.
I said it earlier, I had it as my number one, but again, when I did the previews of the park, Monsters didn't have half of the things working. Now that I have Monsters fully working, it bumped over Ministry, but I still really enjoy Ministry. I know the argument is it's the same ride vehicle, just modified, but it doesn't feel the same. And to me, the ride really feels like a different ride system.
Yeah.
So for me, I love it. I still love it.
I do wish that they would fill those.
You haven't
cars,
said how
though.
you feel about the ride right now.
It's every time I ride it, I like it a little more.
So, in 10 years, she's going to love it.
I would, yeah.
I had a little bit of motion sickness on it this time. I don't know if that was because we were sat in the front and I was sat to the side.
It was bumpier, definitely
The
bumpier.
whole- well,
And
the
I
whole
think you're
back row.
Because we didn't have a back row. And yet the line is at over, what is it, 3 hours?
200 minutes.
200 hours?
And yet they're loading half carts, which is crazy.
Fill a cart. There was 8 seats empty.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Listen, I would be totally fine if they put somebody on my lap. Like,
Okay,
let's get this line moving.
Excuse me?
Not like that. Ralph can go on my lap.
You would probably
He would,
like that.
yeah, he would
Yeah.
like that.
Anyway, so we're about to go and ride Stardust races for our second ride of the trip.
Yeah.
And
Is it our second?
Their second ride,
yeah,
our
we've
first.
done it once already today. So yeah, so we will.
We need to do yellow.
Yeah, we'll see you in a little bit.
Ta.
It's like
Hey everyone, just chiming in. We're a big group at Stay and Scream at the moment, and everyone's chilling out. So I'm just letting Tracy do her thing. I thought I'd jump in and kind of do a quick recap of a little bit. I'll drag Tracy in later, but everyone's super busy. So I think the last you heard, where were we? Have we just been after Blue Dragon? So that night we went into Super Nintendo World and we did Mario Kart, and then we got a wait time to go back for Donkey Kong. When we come back, it was down, so we never got to go on it. So we went over to Stardust. We rode Stardust at night, front row. It was awesome. Stardust races is phenomenal at night, and it's just. But I do agree with Chris. Chris said the problem with riding Stardust in the front row is you don't really get to see the crossover sections as much because it's kind of behind you. At that point, I'm trying to think if we rode anything else. I can't remember. I don't think so. And then we went and watched the Lagoon Show and grabbed Pizza Moon. So we finished off our night at Pizza Moon eating the pizza. The pizza was okay. It was okay. We got the pepperoni and the ube crust one, and then we got back to the hotel quite late on. This morning we got up, we had breakfast with a friend at Surfside, and then humble brag, we met up with Mike and Summer Aiello at Cowfish, which was great. Tracy and I both got the bento box. And we love Cowfish. I mean, you guys have been listening to a long time, like how much we hated it. And the bento box actually was really good. You get a bit of everything in there. It was great because I think if you get any of the burgers or the sushi, it's so much. And then we come in for Stay and Scream. It was pretty busy getting in. We got our wristbands at Minions Cafe, and then we met up with Grace and Bree, and then Tyler and Jessica and Tally turned up, and then we're waiting on Chris, Alexa, Gillian, David and Joni. Hope and Danny are on the way, so we've got a pretty big group tonight. But yeah, there wasn't a lot happened since the last time we chimed in. Like I say, we got back pretty late last night, but I had a bit of a sleep in this morning just to know, because the day's going to be a long day. So I'm hoping that we'll do some house run-throughs tonight. Mike up, Tracy and Chris and myself going through some houses tonight. So we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, I will sign off and we'll be back.
I wish to go to Universal.
Right, off you go. We'll meet at the edge of the Forbidden Forest.
Where can our vacation wizards take you? Just tap the port key at portkeyvacations.com and let the magic begin.
Hey, so we're back. Just thought we'd come back and catch you up with what's been going on.
Yeah, so it's currently like 6 o'clock on Monday. So the last time I chimed in... Monday. The last time I chimed in was... So I did a quick chime in during Stay and Scream last night, just to kind of bring you up to speed with what happened. So we had a full night of Horror Nights last night.
We did. Quite a full night. We were with quite a big group. How many was in the group?
Like 11, I think, to start
11,
off. Well,
yeah.
we met up... I said when we were down in Stay and Scream, there was Grace and Bree, and then Tyler and Jessica.
Yeah.
They kind of split off.
Yes, they did. Yeah, because they had plans for them.
And then it was us, the Zavalas, the Griswolds, the Brighams,
Jill.
and Gillian. So we went and did Men in Black.
That's right, yes. Yeah.
It's the first time we've rode Men in Black on this trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my laser was at quite an angle. I would point forward and basically hit Lee in the forehead. I was quite impressed with that.
I had an argument with David because he was like, hit your own exhaust point. And I was like, don't you dare.
And he did.
Did he?
Why do you think we spun?
I don't know. Well, because the other side, I don't know. I was in the front, you guys were in the back, so I have no idea.
I was in the front next to you,
then,
you idiot.
I don't know. Whatever. I wasn't looking, so I don't know whether he did or not. Anyway, I think I got about 270. You got like what, 153?
155.
Ugh. So then we had a run through Fallout, which I love going through houses.
That was 155 with the bonus.
Oh, yeah.
It's terrible.
I love going through houses. Well, no, because let's go back to that actually, because they screwed us on the tally as well.
Oh.
Because we separated off into cars. There was what? Me, you, Stephen, David, obviously.
David, Johnny.
Was Emmy with us at that point?
Maybe.
And then Chris and Alexa, Danny and Hope, and Gillian must have been in the other one.
Oh, was it Jill that was with us?
Maybe.
Jill was with us.
I can't get over that.
Jill.
So they won on that thing, right? Their average was like 300,000. Apparently our average was 28,000, which is impossible because the three of us in the front. Stephen had like 350 something, I had 270 something, and you had 150 whatever.
5.
So between the three of us, we had
our average
an average like 150,000.
And if it was just that and there was nobody behind us, it's impossible.
Yeah, it's impossible. So anyway, yeah, we went and did Fallout. I love going through houses in the daylight because your eyes can't get adjusted. It was pitch black going through that house.
Oh, it really was.
And Fallout's been a funny, like so many divisive houses this year. Normally you get 2 or 3, but it's like chatting through our group. There have been so many arguments about, we're like, oh, I love this house. Like, oh, I hate that house.
Yeah,
like,
it's
but
crazy.
we love this house. How do you love that house? I'm not going to give it away right now because I want to save it for the show because I know we're going to have some arguments with Chris.
But it just shows what a strong year it actually is, that it can divide people that strongly. That there really is something for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, there was a house that was bottom of my list after night 2 that probably still is, at least in my bottom 3, but I had a better run through it last night and I didn't mind it. So then we went through Dolls. We got approached by a listener, came over and said,
we did, we wish we got your name.
Yeah.
Please let us know who you were.
And we never grabbed a picture, which I would have loved.
No.
So then
he ran up and then he ran back into the line.
Then we came out of there. We didn't get to do Gulkin, which we were quite annoyed about.
Yeah, not annoyed.
But it's like, it's one...
It was like, we were bummed about it, because that was on my list of...
Yeah, it was the only house we didn't do last night. Then we must have gone and done Hatchet and Chains.
Yes, we did.
Chris had a corn dog.
Wasn't it on the way to Hatchet and Chains that I had a moment?
It was around that time. Go on.
So,
something happened last night that we've never seen happen, I don't think.
Certainly not in a scare zone, but...
In broad daylight as well, I might add.
So for the first time in probably at least 5 years, I actually had a scare.
On a proper jump 2 feet to the right
great.
Scare. Everyone was howling
it was
laughing.
So funny. Yes, a chainsaw clown got me.
In broad daylight?
The one who's mainly in yellow.
It was brilliant.
Yeah. Oh,
you were chuffed though as well.
I was so pleased. I was embarrassed to tell because, my God, you all know that I do not jump and I don't react. And I overreacted. And I'm so pleased because I've been desperate.
I got a few
to get that. I've been dying at you. It's like you know that those board drops.
I hate those
scares.
They're so
are there.
cheap.
Yet you jump every single time
because
and it makes my day.
You can't not.
I don't react.
So yeah, we did Hatchet and Chains. Love Hatchet and Chains.
Yes. Lot to see in that house.
By the way, we're currently sat outside Big Fire. We're about to meet up with Tracy's
Taste of Universal co-host Shelby and her husband for a meal
Yes.
here. So
Shelby's current husband, so that's an in-joke.
some ambient noise.
Yeah, we
in
just sat
City
next to the
Walk right
fire
now. Yeah,
on-
in Florida.
on big fire, a big fire.
I feel like there was food then.
Yeah, you all had.
Oh yeah, we all went and got the walking tacos, didn't we?
Or the
and
ramen.
Emmy had the ramen, as some guy in line was calling it.
And David had that. I didn't have anything because I didn't want anything from there.
No, because you don't like the birria beef, and you
I
said
didn't.
the
I
vegan
did not
taco
rate the
was
tacos,
awful.
but you can listen to taste about that.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, so we did that. Then we must have gone. Didn't we do LRT and then go to Finnegan's? Because I went and got the Radaway,
Yes, that's right.
and you all went and had espresso martinis. The Radaway was really good, actually.
I
I
gave Lee.
enjoyed it.
I gave Lee my espresso martini and went and got a Guinness instead.
Which was weird. You're the coffee drinker.
It was like chocolate milk.
I liked it.
I don't like chocolate milk.
So then we were all in Finnegan's for a bit. Like you say, we had the Radaway, we got some pictures, we talked to Jan for quite a bit, and then what did we do after that? I feel like that's when we decided to go to Nightmare Fuel. I think we went to Finnegan's, then went and did Jason, because I was gutted. Hope and Danny had left by that point, and I was...
Yeah.
So I mic'd up Chris and so me and Alexa mic'd up to go through Dolls. I mic'd up Chris and Tracy, which I don't know when you'll hear them. I might put them at the end of this episode or whatever, and the producers will be get the full episode because we just rambled and talked about crap all the way through the line. And then we mic'd up me and Chris going through El Artista, or El Artista as Chris says it.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So then we did Nightmare Fuel, but Chris decided because we got there late, because we couldn't use the pass, we ended up with really crappy seats down the side.
Oh, it was, yeah.
So for us, it's fine because
We'd already
seen it, so it was nice to see it from a different angle. But it was Emmy's first time, so it was a bit disappointing for her to see that. Yeah, and then Chris and Alexa off and went and did Ghoulish in the end as well. Because he's like, I'm not sitting in crappy seats.
And we weren't bothered about...
No, because it got to see it from a different angle.
Yes.
So then we went to Louis after that, because you had the... Why not have both pizza?
Yes.
Which was?
It was really good. It was massive and I couldn't finish it.
And I got the cupcake, which Chris didn't. Chris was like, don't
massive.
even bother getting it. It's not going to be nice. I didn't mind it. It was huge. It was kind of sickly. It was a bit much for me on my own.
I tasted it. It was nasty chocolate cake.
So then we did what? Wyatt 6.
Yeah.
Grave of Flesh, because it was a 10-minute wait. Then we did Terrifier and then finished off with FNAF.
Yes, we did.
So we left at like
2:15.
something like that. So all in all, 9 houses, food, drinks, a show, a really good night of Horror Nights, quite honestly.
Another one. We've had 3 fantastic nights, even getting wet on that one.
Having 2 nights
on Express.
meant it didn't really matter. Like, we wanted to do more last night, obviously for like our own knowledge for doing our house rankings, but it didn't matter if we didn't. But we had a great night.
We did.
And today we got
really
up late. We headed into the parks and met up with the Tylers in Today Cafe.
Yeah.
Had the chicken salad BLT, which was really good.
Yeah.
Tracy, you had the 30 Rock Midtown.
I always get that.
Yeah.
Well, I really like it. I know it's good. It's always a solid. You know what you're getting.
And
I had the ube puff as well.
You weren't impressed, were you?
It's got bloody coconut in it. Stop. And they've dyed the coconut purple, so it's the same colour, so you can't see it. That's what annoyed me. And it's not listed. I've checked.
Okay. Then I had the Cafe con leche cinnamon roll because I love it. And then we met up with Grace
I think
and
we need to go
Bree.
down there. Yeah.
We'll wrap this up later because apparently we're going to dinner. So okay, bye everyone.
Bye.
Hey everyone, just checking back in with you. I know we kind of had to cut it short last night when we were outside of Big Fire. I'm going to carry on with that when Tracy gets back around because she's currently inside the Untrainable Dragon store after we've just seen Untrainable. We just kind of wanted to jump in at this point and kind of recap the whole trip a little bit, as this is our last full day. We fly home tomorrow. It's been an amazing trip. Epic's been awesome. Obviously it's been a lot busier than we expected, or not expected, but we were very lucky that we got to come out in May for the opening and the media event and stuff. So we saw that park when it was barely anyone in it. And then obviously this is our 3rd day here in this trip, and it's been very busy. we've been lucky today that we've had those days before, so we've just kind of chilled out and rode some stuff, and then being here with Chris and Alexa on Saturday. So we've been really lucky with Epic. This park continues to grow. It is awesome. I love it. I'm sure we'll talk about it a bit later when I get Tracy on. We just had the best interaction with an aura in Place Cachet. Honestly, a friend of ours, Becky, got the video of it. Hopefully I'll post it up somewhere. It was awesome. But yeah, I mean, we don't know whether we're going to get back out here next year. Tracy's life is going to be very much in transition in the next 6 months, so we don't know where we're going to be at with that. But yeah, Horror Nights has been awesome. Epic's been awesome. We haven't spent a lot of time in the other parks. We've hung out with a ton of friends. It's been exactly what we needed right now, pulling back the curtain behind our lives. It's been exactly what I needed in my life. Just that break from life. And it's exactly what these theme parks are. It is a haven for us to just be who we want to be and enjoy the parks. Michelle gets in tomorrow, so hopefully we'll get to see her for a few hours. I'll try and get the mics out and get her on. But for now, I'm going to sign off, and I will grab Tracy as soon as I can, because the plan is to head to Café L'air de la Sirène for dinner, and then we are at Bar Helios later. So it's a pretty jam-packed day, to be honest, for our last full day. So, you know, I'm not sad. I am sad because I really don't want to go home. But there's still so much left of this trip, even though it's currently 5 to 6. Park shuts at 10. Our reservation at Bar Helios is 10:30. So there's still a lot of this trip left, but it's flown by and I do not want to go home. So I will check back in when I manage to drag Tracy away. So yeah, okay, bye.
Astrid!
Go, people.
Hey!
Wait, do you want to join?
Yes!
Yes.
Can I be in the back and be weird?
Yes. You're with the best people. We're all weird.
So weird.
Hi, Twig.
Oh, I love that. Well, they're very handy with
I want to be by the weird people.
And, well, with sticks like that, Stormfly loves them.
Twig's the best though. He likes my daughter loves me. They're useful.
I agree, and people.
Yes, that's what I say.
She lost my axe this morning, and so that was the face I did.
Sassy pants.
That's what and then now she's coming, so. Oh, well. I think she brought it up to go these times. It is far away. I know. I'm ready. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'll be on then over here, okay, Twig?
Ready, 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Yay.
How do we all know each other?
We don't.
Oh, that's the best way to meet people.
Yeah. No,
we're
friends. Yes, we made friends.
We're family.
Twig, you can't get down? Come on. Faster than that. You made it.
That was fine.
I wasn't scared.
You're safe.
Yeah,
That was
totally
very
safe.
brave.
Totally safe.
Very brave.
See, they said you're very brave.
Designated stick holder.
I'm taken. Yeah? You
okay.
can join Twig. Me too.
I also
Who are you taken by? Okay. I think it's down. Twig it up. Okay, Twig. No. I'm betrothed, you know that. Let's go now. Okay. For now. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too, Astrid.
If you need anything, you know where to find us.
We do.
Bye, Astrid.
Come on, Twig. She did it when I take his other.
And the whole thing recorded.
They were amazing.
Did y'all hear what she said?
I don't know.
Is he still gonna love him? Is she still gonna love him when I take his other foot? That's what she said.
I missed that.
She just walked up and whispered, "She's still gonna love him when I take his other foot."
About me or him?
About Hiccup.
I love that.
I missed that.
That was incredible.
Brilliant.
Oh man, that gave me sinister
Well
eyes.
played.
Onward and upward, people. Walk and talk.
Yes, she was
We've had the bus.
They were great.
Well played.
Right, so as I said, I've grabbed hold of Tracy. We are
Yeah, I'm
recapping
here.
from last night. So,
Well, what are we up to?
so we got up to sort of mid-morning. We met up with Grace and Bree. That's where we were
We
at.
did.
So this was yesterday.
Yes.
So they were in Minions Cafe. What did we do after that?
Left.
And went where?
I don't
think
know.
what we did with
It's
John
been a
and
long day
Becky.
today.
Did we go over to Islands? No, we went over to Islands at that point.
Oh, we did, yes.
To meet up with Chris and Alexa and Joni and David.
Yes.
At the Backwater Bar. So we all partaked.
Yes, we did.
Even me.
Even in fact,
Partook.
drank. Anyway,
Kind
so
of wish I hadn't.
the funny thing was, I wasn't actually expecting us to drink. I turned to Lee and said, "Are we having anything?" I have partooken.
You have had a lot
Yeah.
today.
So enjoy it, people. So I had said to Lee, "Are we actually drinking? Are we having anything to drink?" And he went, "Hell yeah!"
Yeah, because
And
John was
ordered
paying.
alcohol.
No, it's because John was paying.
It was not because John was paying. I didn't even know.
So we went there and then walked over to Velocicoaster.
We did, which was not sensible after that, but
So there was only like
fun.
what five of us rode
Five of us rode,
Velocicoaster.
yeah.
John was in front of us holding the hand of the
Oh, that was
random
the
woman
sweetest, wasn't it?
next to him.
Come on, Dragon. Blow.
So I will say right now,
Yes.
the conversation of Velocicoaster versus Stardust is a
Oh,
moot
it's-
point. It's a moot point. They're
it's
very, very
crazy.
different coasters. So
I
then
am struggling with it. Don't make me choose.
they were going to do Hagrid's, but Hagrid's was super busy. We
It
didn't
was.
ride anything else, did we?
I don't think we did, actually.
So we broke off because we wanted to get, so we had as you know, we had a 6:15 dinner reservation
Yes.
at
Big Fire?
with
Yeah.
Tracy's Taste of Universal co-host,
Yes.
Shelby.
And her current husband.
So we broke off
Tony.
and went over to Studios and rode what, Minion Blast?
Yes, we did.
And then
I did
went
all right.
into the tribute store. And I will categorically say right now,
Honestly, it was a shop. It is not a tribute store. There's no theme in it. It's terrible.
It's not even that. Whoever decided to put the tribute store in the exit
That
of the
too.
Mummy, so walking into the store with everybody streaming out off the Mummy was a nightmare.
It's just a bit. It was having all those tribute stores we've had. This is very disappointing.
It was very disappointing. Even, to be fair, even the merch this year I don't think's great, or at least what
No.
was in there for this one.
Aside from the frame with all the pieces.
Yeah, because we went round to the
we've-
5 and dime, didn't
Yeah.
we?
We've not actually bought anything. There's been nothing that's grabbed us, and normally we will.
Yeah, I want the Starbucks mug from here.
Yeah.
So then we went to dinner with Shelby and Tony. I really enjoyed Big Fire this trip.
I did.
Actually.
I did.
I
And
got-
we had great company because they are fantastic. I
Yeah.
love they are
Shelby,
they are our people.
For those of you who listen to Taste of Universal, Shelby is not the quiet little thing that you think
Yeah.
she is. Yes.
She could corrupt me, and that's saying something.
So you had the chunk steak, didn't
I
you?
did,
I
it
mean,
was
you'll talk
really
about it more
good.
on
Yeah,
Taste
we'll
of
talk on
Universal, I'm
Taste.
sure. But for me, I
It
had
was
the,
really good.
whatever the sandwich was, I can't even remember now. The boar,
Yes, you had the wild
the
boar
wild boar
sandwich.
it was awesome. So then we went back to their car because they had Shelby got Tracy the Jaws sipper from this year,
Yes, I'm a happy bunny.
and then we went back to the hotel and
Yeah.
met up with John and Becky at the sandbar and partook a little bit more.
We did. We both had a flyer. I'm
We
very
did.
upset that Lee seems to have discovered bourbon.
Yeah, well, I
because
had a headache this morning.
I think my supply at home may diminish.
So that leads us on to today.
Uh-huh.
So we're at Epic right
Epic.
now, right? So this morning we
Fantastic
get down. Oh, as I said previously, yes, it's been an amazing day.
Little hot, great company.
We got down the bus stop at 8 o'clock. The bus line was huge.
It was from the bus stop round to the front of the hotel.
So by the time we actually got down to Epic, it was about what, half past eight?
Something like that.
So we met up with John and Becky because they were going to guest services to
Yeah.
look at the guest assistance pass, which they didn't get.
Yeah,
So then we headed straight in and went over to Monsters.
we did.
And got it.
Uh,
Monsters was down.
Yeah,
so we did Curse of the...
yeah, you got a pretzel. We
Oh,
hung
yeah.
around for a bit and then realised that Curse was only 5 minutes.
It was 15 by the
So
time
by the time we got
round.
over, it was 15. So we rode that. John and I have figured out accidentally how to get it to spin. Instead of putting your two heaviest people side by side in a car, you put them back to back.
Yeah. So
Oh.
by the time we got out of there, Monsters was back up. So we rode Monsters, and then We're going to stop in a minute because we're just about to head into Super Nintendo World and recap. But yeah, what did we do after that this morning?
I need to think.
Did we come into? We came into Burke.
Yes, we went to Burke.
But everything was rammed.
Yeah. So we got a cone and went to Mead Hall.
Had the cone, yeah, and hung out in there for a bit. Then John and Tracy and I went to
Stardust.
Yeah, we did Stardust races, which went down just as the time we were about to.
Well, I don't think you can hear.
But
we've got all of this going on.
Oh, that ride is amazing.
Yeah. I need to ride this side. I always ride that side.
And then what did we do after that? What did we do after Stardust, John?
What did we do after what? Stardust?
Did we do Atlantic?
Drinks. We got drinks in. No.
Hi, how are you?
We went to Atlantis first.
Lee's gonna kill us for that.
Stardust.
Oh, you're right, we
then
did.
We went to Wizard and Paradise, so after that, everything's a blur.
Yes, so we went to Atlantic for lunch. Again, we had a wonky experience last time, but this time I enjoyed mine. John and I split the grouper sandwich and the burger, which was great.
Mine was okay, but I made a bad choice.
But we're just entered Super Nintendo World, so I'm going to sign off now because I want to enjoy myself, and we'll be back. Good morning, everyone. It is currently our last day. We are inside the Today Cafe.
Yeah, I was drinking my last coffee with my terrible voice.
So we signed out when we were going into Super Nintendo World last night. So we said we ate at Atlantic, which was great. We then did Stardust races with John. It went down just before we were about to get on it.
I did.
Amazing ride. I love that coaster.
It scares the crap out of me, and that's why I love it so much, because, as you all know, not a lot does actually scare me.
Which is weird, because it doesn't me. I love it. I don't get nervous on it or scared. I just find it a really fun coaster.
It's with my brain, it's as soon as I've done a couple of up-novas, and my brain's like, yes, these restraints are going to hold. We're not going to get hurtled into space, because, obviously that's going to happen. Then I go, okay, now I can enjoy it. And this time, I did something I've never done before.
Yeah.
I normally brace myself. I do it weirdly. So I hook one leg under the seat and the other one's forward against the rail in front.
Okay.
Or the chair in front, depending on where I'm sat. And this time I just went, let's just let the legs hang and see what happens. And my goodness, I got so much airtime. It was so much fun. I also didn't have an underwear malfunction. So maybe I've been bracing myself too hard.
Yeah, and it's popping things out.
So I've had no suspension, shall we say.
It is an awesome coaster.
It's so much fun. And green, I don't care what anybody says. Like the team members, actually.
Yeah.
Green is
the
more intense and better ride.
So then we came out of there and went to Burke.
Yes, because John and I ducked into... No, we didn't. We were supposed to go to Burke. Becky was in Burke while we were doing that bit of shopping in Burke. And you went to the restroom, and John and I were supposed to...
We went to Potter.
And because John and I... Because Grace and Brie, we had a deal with them. We were all going for lobe blasters.
And they'd already been.
No, already went. So John and I were like, well, bleep them. We are going to Bar Moonshine. Except I didn't have the lobe blaster because... I don't like them, as it turns out.
Because it's incredibly strong. I tried
and it's
John's.
Minty. It's very minty.
Wow.
And I don't like absinthe.
So I had the lavender lemonade, which wasn't very lavender, but I did enjoy it still.
And I got the old-fashioned that I can't remember the name of. And it was delicious.
But then you went back?
Well, I was already keeping John company, and then... Well, I got talking to, I think he was called Victor, the barkeeper, the bartender. And
Vincent,
thank you. I knew it began with a V-I. And he was asking where we're from. So John's like, oh, Wisconsin. And I said, oh, north of England. And he turned and he went, where? And I went, Middlesbrough, because that's my hometown. And I started to explain where it was. And he just pressed hand over it. I know where that is. I've got friends in Bishop.
Yeah,
which is
not Bishop Auckland.
Just Bishop, which is a very local term.
Yeah, so everyone calls it.
And it's like 20, 30 minutes up the road from us.
Yeah.
And I was like,
crazy.
whoa. Because it said about... Because I had a drink in my hand. He said, I can't serve you until...
You finished that one.
Yeah. And we were laughing about how rough Middlesbrough is and everything. And I said, this will be gone before you turn back. He said, if you're from Middlesbrough, I know. And
wow.
I know. He's not wrong. And sure enough, he turned back and it evaporated. So without really thinking about it, I was given another drink that John paid for. So I need thank you, John.
So I had 2 old-fashioned in quick succession after what's the astronomer called?
Speechless.
Speechless astronomer for lunch, which was shortly before that.
So I went in with Becky because she was buying one of the wands in Cosme Akashua. And then we came out and they were doing a bit of wand magic. And I was talking to John about a video I caught on the media day of the aura in. So I've mentioned this when I checked in a little bit earlier before me and Tracy. A video of the aura who had the coolest interaction during the media event, where he was just stood leaned up against the wall and just kind of side-eyed me as I walked past, and a guy was there, so I was like looking, and I went over to
still,
him.
Wasn't he? It was just his eyes that were, it was great.
But the aura had just come out yesterday, and so I was like, "Is that you, sir?" And he was like, "What is this? Moving pictures? What you are?" And he started interrogating me. He was amazing.
He rolled with everything we threw at him without breaking.
He was so good.
A sweat.
Our whole group was just mesmerised by him. He was like, "And you are friends with this person? How do you know him? You should be keeping an eye on him. He looks a bit dodgy, no?"
Yeah, and it was like, because Becky's videoed the
We've
whole
got pretty much, no, she missed the very beginning of it. But
I'd turned to him and I said, I was looking for you anyway. Because this gentleman's acting suspiciously. He's been following me around. He was talking, house. Everywhere I turn, he's there. How long has this been going on for? And I said, 25 years. And I saw that little twinkle, and he fully switched on then, and it was just...
Like, do you have any marks, anything? And I was like, oh, well, I do have this. And I showed him my dark mark, and he was like, oh. And he pulled out his little notebook, and he was looking through his notebook, and he went, do you go by any other names? And I was like, no. And he said, oh, do you know...
We should have said the Podfather.
Do you know anybody called Gellert? And I was like, oh, I know Gellert Grindelwald. And he was like, you mean you know him or you know of him? I was like, oh, no, I know of him. He was superb.
He really was. But they must like it when
people interact back.
And give them stuff to riff
honestly, one of the best interactions we've had in a theme park.
Yeah, and when he left, he just quietly sloped off.
Yeah, and disappeared. He was brilliant.
I need to know who he is because I need to...
He was an aura from France.
There must be more than one, though.
He's the only one.
The only one we've seen.
Yeah, so maybe not.
Absolutely fantastic.
So then we headed out. That's when we headed over to Burke, and we did Untrainable.
Yeah.
And then caught.
Didn't we? No, we went. Oh no, we'd had the mac and cheese.
I feel like we've talked about this because
we'd had the mac and cheese corns earlier.
Because we were recording when Astrid came up. I don't know. Anyway, so we did Burke Untrainable. And then we went over to Super Nintendo World.
Yeah.
So that's where we were just heading in. That must have been the last time. Yeah, so...
We rode Mario Kart.
Yeah, we did... Oh, no, we were going to do Single Rider, didn't we? But the team member was like, you're probably going to move quicker.
It's backed up. Yeah.
It was like... I think it was posted an hour and we waited...
65 minutes it was posted.
And we waited, what, like 40?
Something like that. It was like long enough because I was in pain.
I got the highest score out of the 6 of us for the first time. I only beat Tracy by 1 and Brie was loving it.
No, my controller was obviously broken because it's disgusting.
Poor John only got 91 and even Brie, who was at her first ride on it, got 113. I love that ride, honestly. She was like, I want to go through it without the visor on just to see the sets. And I'm like, it is pretty good.
Because I'm getting tactics now and I know where I'm trying to hit.
I'm getting there.
I'm upset that you found one of my little things that not a lot of people know.
So then we looked around in the shops there, and then at that point, Becky wanted to meet Toothless, and it was a 75-minute wait. So we split off at that point.
Because after standing that long for Mario,
stand that long.
There's no way I could have stood that long again. I felt really bad, but we had shopping that we needed.
But then it means she got the experience on her own. So we headed off up to the front of the park, and I got the epic Starbucks mug that I wanted.
Yeah.
And then Tracy was like, oh, we were meant to go to the Plastered Owl because she wanted the drinks in the souvenir owl cups.
I had been ordered to have a drink at the bar.
By Guy and Dawn.
Mainly by Guy. Let's face it, he's the alcoholic of our
Universal Great Britain podcast host. So we went over there because you were kind of like, oh, it's not going to happen, is it? And I was like, well, let's just go. We've got time.
I was a little disappointed because that was the one thing that I wanted.
And I'd forgotten about it.
It turns out I've got just about all the souvenir cups now from Epic.
Wow. I mean, probably not, but...
There's
a fair few of them.
I may be an alcoholic after yesterday.
So we went over to the Placid Owl. Just as we got sat down,
The two band guys came
dueling,
out. Oh my
dueling
god,
guitars.
they were amazing. Like
What
so
were they
much.
called?
So it was plastered Sean and plastered DK, and then plastered Jay was our bartender. He was awesome.
Jay was amazing. We laughed so hard with him.
But it turns out a friend and listener of ours. So I posted a video of the two guys playing the guitar on our Instagram, and Hope, a good friend of ours, messaged and went, I went to school with that guy. So I went up and said, hey, Sean. And he was like, yes. I was like, oh, I know Hope, who went to high school with you. And he's like, oh, wow. Small world. And he gave me a fist bump. So the plan after was that we went there while they went to Toothless, and then to meet up at Café L'air de la Serene for a late dinner, which we did.
We did.
That place is gorgeous.
Yes, I really enjoyed the quiche that I had.
Sandwich was good. The bread was
Yeah,
crusty,
I will
but
have
it's
that.
a baguette.
I think I'll do it the way that Becky did it. And
So because Becky's celiac, she couldn't have the bread, so they basically just did it as like a salad, I guess.
yeah, the chef came out, was fantastic.
It looked really good. It was really nice.
It was nice for obviously for taste for me to see that chef and that interaction in action.
And we were supposed to go and see the fountain show last night, but we ended up hanging out in Place Cachée way too. I think that land is the best at night.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Like in the park, I mean, the best world at night is
And
that
it's
one.
so nice when the crowds have disappeared.
It really
as well.
had, because you were saying, weren't you? Because you can hear the music and you can hear the things
music.
going on.
Honestly, the music in there is so beautiful. I don't usually do a lot of things that would embarrass myself, but really, I said to Becky, all I wanted to do was fling my arms out and twirl and dance, because it was just, they know what they're doing with the music.
100%,
We know that.
yeah.
We need them to release
All of it.
all the loops, please. Not just on
They
Spotify,
won't.
because I don't have Spotify.
No, I
Some
know.
of it's on Spotify.
I want to be able to download it and listen to it all the time when I
I'm
want.
old school. I want CDs.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, just take an MP3, to be fair. So then out of there, we had a 10:30. So by the time we came out, the fountain show was just ending, because John was like, what time does the fountain show end and start? And I'm like, that's pretty much the end of it. And he was like, oh. So we had a 10:30 bar reservation at Bar Helios. So we went up to Bar Helios. I'll be honest, I was knackered at that
You
point.
were.
I wasn't hungry. I'd had the Hoo Hoo Highball from the Plastered Owl. I forgot. I partook
also-
in a lot of alcohol
Yes,
yesterday.
the Plastered Owl drink is amazing. I because it's rude not to, I did have a refill with the old fashioned, because I'm trying to try all the old fashioned
Yes,
from
because if
Property.
you keep the souvenir cup, you get $1 off everything
And you
else.
can take it back. That's $1 off for life. As
Oh,
long as you
that's
have that.
cool.
Yeah, you can take that back.
How cool is that?
I know. However, the Plastered Owl is way above the old fashioned in there.
Really?
Yeah. He said it's a basic old fashioned. Anybody
Okay.
can make an old fashioned.
Yeah.
We concentrate on the Plastered Owl.
So yeah, we went up to Bar Helios because Grace and Bree had parked up, so they had to bring their car around, and it's a $50 minimum spend to validate your parking. Otherwise, it's $125.
Yes.
Which we got a dessert. I didn't have any of it.
I had one mouthful. It was.
And then you, John. Oh no, you had a Sprite. John had 2 old fashions. Becky had something. Oh, like a vodka pineapple juice thing. And then Grace and Bree came in. I think Grace had
Like a
Mount
martini or
Olympus. It was the Mount
yeah.
Olympus. I don't know what Bree had. She did.
It was in a
she
very
mentioned, like a
tall-
French
very-
something or other. A French
very-
75 or something. It was
It was
called.
very
I think.
elegant.
And then we left, and we got a lift back to the hotel with John and Becky because they're staying at Surfside. We had an interaction with the Uber driver. We will save for the bonus episode. Those of you in the Producers Club, prepare for TMI. He didn't know where to put himself, but by the end he was playing along.
Yeah, it was hilarious. We
And
were
then-
howling all the way through
Yeah.
the hotel.
And then this morning we've got up, showered, changed, packed, checked out, baggage is dumped, and we are to the cafe. Michelle is in, but they drove overnight, so they're still sleeping. So we'll get maybe an hour with them later.
Yeah.
But I don't really, other than the horror makeup at 2:30, we haven't really got a plan today.
No, we're all waiting for Thomas and Lynette.
Oh yeah, Mr. Thomas the Jaws Wagner.
Yes.
And then we'll probably wrap up at the airport at this point.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Ta-ta.
Hey everyone.
Hey. Just picking it back up.
So yeah, we're at the airport. It's that time of the trip. Just kind of recapped it in and recapped the trip as a whole.
Yeah.
So I think we left you. The last we'd left you. We'd done We were at Today Cafe.
Yeah.
So then we ran round and did Men in Black.
We did.
Let's not talk about that.
Oh, let's talk about that. Let's
not talk about that.
I have video. I got, what was it, 306 or 360,000?
306.
And Lee, you got? Begin with a 9?
Yeah, 900,000.
No.
Jesus.
Is it 98,000 something? I have video. I can post
I reached
it.
the point where I didn't even care about the bonus because I was doing terrible. There was a guy in front of me. It was his first time riding it who beat me. Came out of there, and friends Thomas and Lynette were there, so we met up and hung out with them for a little bit.
Nice, yes. Always good to see them.
Walked to the front of the park and met up with Becky. So they left, and Becky and John met us up when we did.
Born. Went in, Born Stuntacular. And it's always good.
It
blows us away every single time.
Every single time. It's such a great show.
It really is.
Then we went to the Five and Dime because Chris had asked us to pick up his pass holder buttons for him.
Yes.
And we bumped into Tim Tracker.
We did. That was quite
because John
pleasant.
and Becky had been complaining that they've never bumped into him, so we stood and talked to Tim for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went round to Louis for lunch because we were hungry.
Pizza and cannolis.
The cannoli was alright. It was a little sickly. I enjoyed it though. I couldn't taste the pistachio.
I'm glad I've had one, but I'm not a fan. I wish I'd eaten the pizza second.
Yeah, pizza was good as always.
Yep.
Louis' pizza. Honestly,
You can't
it
miss
is really
it.
good. So then we headed out of there and over to Transformers because we were going to pick something up for our youngest.
We did.
And then we went over to Horror Makeup because Summer had requested
Yes,
our
we go
presence.
to see. Yes.
That show was
Summer and
amazing.
Russell. It was
Summer and
so
Russell.
funny.
So it's like, oh, my friend Marty James, she's a great gal. And then said Mr. But
Mr.
then
Mark James.
Mark James. But Summer was like, I know you were after my husband, but I'm here anyway.
And they kept it going throughout.
It was brilliant. It was such a good show. And then obviously we went down to meet Summer afterwards.
Yeah. That was good.
And John and Becky got to meet her for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And then so we ran over to the Five and Dime to get, because it wasn't the Five and Dime we got the pins from, it was a Tonight show. So we went over to the night shop.
That's us.
And now we're going to have to go and pick this back up in a minute. Right, so picking back up where we left off.
Yeah.
It is now Thursday morning.
Oh, I don't know where we are.
We're currently sat in the car park of Air Services back in the UK.
Yeah, I have to coffee that wasn't from Today Cafe, so I'm really upset.
I'm very tired.
Yes.
So last we left you, we'd headed over to the Tonight shop to pick up Chris and Alexa's pass holder
Pins.
buttons.
Yeah, buttons.
And then we said goodbye to the Tylers because they weren't going to the airport until later.
Yeah, about an hour after us, weren't they? So
Yeah.
they were staying in the park a little longer.
So I ran round because we wanted to buy our youngest some Transformers stuff because they would never have talked to us again if we didn't.
Yes.
And then we headed out.
We did.
And then we went to the airport. So Danny, who picked us up, dropped us off at the airport. Francesca was there picking the Tylers up, which was random.
It was so nice to see her.
But then it turns out we were going to the same gate area as the Tylers. So we
Yes.
spent like another hour with them afterwards, even though we didn't know we
Yes.
were going to.
And told them the little story that we are saving for another time. Our extra surprise that we saw while we were eating.
Oh, God. That's definitely a bonus episode. Jesus Christ.
Wow. We have tails.
Yeah. And then that's it. So that's the trip over. So, yeah, just kind of want to recap at this point, just briefly. Obviously, you've heard a lot of what the trip's been. It's been
nigh on perfect.
It's been amazing.
There's been some niggles.
It's funny because, like, every trip we've had so far has had its moments of, like, rock bottom.
We always say this, the highs are really high, the lows are really low.
Yeah. And then there was 2020, which was just it had a couple of high highs, but overall it wasn't a great
I
trip.
think it's probably the worst trip we've ever had.
Without a doubt.
Mentally as well.
Yeah, and that was a lot to do with it. And then every trip after that has got progressively better.
It has.
December was an amazing trip. May, obviously, was just...
I honestly didn't think we'd ever top May, but I think I will end up deciding that this one did.
Yeah.
Because we got such a great balance. We got to just chill out.
We got to visit all the parks. We did everything we wanted, I think. Just about.
I mean, there's always more I want
Of
to
course,
do.
yeah. And I wanted to do things multiple times.
Yeah,
but
I mean, there's stuff we didn't ride in the legacy parks.
we got to see a lot of people, but we also got to see all of these people individually as well as in a group. So we got the quality time as well.
But then as far as Universal goes, like I've said already, the day we had an Epic on Tuesday, that's for Grace and Bree and David, by the way, was, for me, exactly how you experience Epic Universe.
Yeah.
Well, the first time we went, it was a rough trip, honestly. I think mentally I went in still expecting it to be manageable, and it is, but you've got to go in with the right mindset, and I didn't. And it bummed me out. I came out.
Yeah, it impacted the day as well.
I was talking to Michelle about it yesterday, and I was like, I kind of lost my enthusiasm for that park.
Oh, you were very much a Debbie Downer about it.
Because I saw I saw Epic that day as all the people that are going for those 1 days and complaining about it. That I saw that park that day, and it worried me. So then going back with Chris and Alex, we had an amazing day.
Mm-hmm.
But then going back with John and Becky and Grace and Bree, without Express, we still rode a ton.
We did.
But yeah, we experienced Epic as I've been preaching to everyone to experience Epic. We jumped in a line, we rode a couple of rides, we grabbed some food, we rode something else, we did a character interaction, we grabbed some drinks, we had dinner, we wandered around the park and just enjoyed it. We jumped on another ride, we grabbed some drinks in the Plastered Owl, we had some drinks in Place Cachet, we rode some more rides, we had dinner, we hung out in the park, we had some amazing character interactions, and then we kind of caught the fountain show, and that was it. It was the perfect way to experience Epic Universe. Did we get to go on everything? No, we didn't do Donkey Kong, we didn't do Potter, and I'm kind of fine with that at this point, and I'd understand why if a lot of people, because you're having to buy single day tickets, if only going for that 1 day, you want to get everything done, and we're privileged that. But it's made, like, having that rough day and then that middle day and then that last day, we've kind of experienced the full gamut of Epic Universe.
We have.
And I am still completely besotted with that park.
Oh, without a doubt. It is gorgeous.
Horror Nights was amazing. So as I've said, we got through 38 house runs. Our next 2 episodes after this one will be our house rankings. And I think it's going to be interesting because this year is very divisive.
I'll be interested to see what mine is, because I know my top 4, of which 2 keep swapping places. I know my bottom 2. But it's like we always say, everything in between is usually interchangeable. Depends on which way the wind's blowing. But honestly, the whole list is interchangeable.
Yeah.
With the exception of a couple. The whole list is interchangeable, because that just speaks about the strength of this year.
It was a really good year. I mean, the plan is to watch some walkthroughs again, just to refresh our memories before we
cry.
Yeah, before we do our house ranking. I mean, Michelle's there right now. They did Horror Nights last night. I don't know whether they've got another night or not, because obviously she's only done Premium Scream and only got through 6 houses, which is crazy, by the way.
That is crazy.
Yeah, considering you can buy Express for probably half the price of Premium Scream and guarantee knocking every house out. It's crazy. But anyway, yes.
Exactly.
Thank you everyone for joining us for another episode. Thank you for everyone who hung out with us. It was amazing.
Yeah, you were the cherries on our cake.
It was awesome, and like we got to hang out. Like, shout out to Ben and Aubrey, not because of.
No. We love
to bits, and I
them.
wish we got to hang out with them
Super
more.
sweet.
Yeah, I really like them. But yeah, thanks everyone for listening. Of course, don't forget, we want you to send in your Which Stick Gets Your Lick recordings, of which we've had 2 while we've been over there.
We have.
We didn't do one, which we probably should have done.
We did see who one came from. We were like, oh.
Both of them, to be fair.
Well, yes. Will we be able to play
I think one of them was during Horror Nights, so probably slightly inebriated, so who the hell knows what that's going to be like. Send in your How Bad is Fast and Furious charge jokes, because we'll probably change that. Both of these will probably change in January, so get them in before the end of the year. We need your Fast and Furious jokes, because we haven't got any. Of course, you can send those to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. Horror Nights is still going on, so please make sure to send in your house rankings, from 10 being your least favourite to number 1 being your favourite. Again, that email address is podcast@uuopodcast.com. But for now, we will see you next week.
That's the end of another Stella episode of UUOP. Use the Flu Network to give you access to us on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. And check out our blog at uuopodcast.com for everything else. Send your owls to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. And if you want to join the Producers Club, jump down the warp pipe at uuop.supercast.com. It's alive on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere else that podcasts are found. So please subscribe, rate, and review wherever you can. Dragons aren't the only way to get around. Email Michelle at portkeyvacations.com. She can take care of all aspects of your next Universal Orlando vacation. Listen to them, Children of the Night, the children of the UUOP network. Rush of Fear, Halloween Horror Nights podcast, the theme park duo for all your West Coast news and info, the Taste of Universal, Universal Orlando food podcast, and the Portkey Passport, an adult-centric Disney podcast. Make sure to subscribe and come back next week because in the end, it turns out all we needed was a little more of this.
So I said I promised you some walkthroughs of houses. I am currently mic'd up with Alexa, Chris's better half.
Are you sure this is good?
Yeah, it's fine. They're
Like
really
that?
good microphones.
Really?
Yeah. Going through Doll's Let's Play Dead because I think it's spoilers. It's terrible.
It is currently my number 2, and I have walked through this house, I want to say 3 or 4 times.
Okay, this will be my 3rd time.
So this would be my 5th,
Okay.
assuming I'm at 4.
Where's Hope? I can hear Hope now.
Oh, trust me, you'll hear Hope.
Where's her sister Cheese? What's that?
Okay, we are entering the house.
I love this. Look, the boxes.
I do like the smell.
Yes. Oh,
He will turn you.
That's
I don't know what audio we're going to get because Alexa just seems like we are at this point, just like la 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 la.
I think the cat changed from the cup. Oh. That was perfect. Like, I love it. And look, it looks plasticky because it is.
Yeah, okay. I see that.
It's one of my favorite rooms.
Yeah. Interesting. So we just spotted Jack the Clown on the bed in Dole.
Oh, I love this part.
Oh. There's a lot of guest activation figures in here. I do like this bit, I must admit. Yeah, we're going through with the like a toaster oven. That's pretty cool.
I love that. Oh God. I love that.
Hey, you got a scare there. Wow.
Oh my God! I thought it was fake! I love that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not there. Oh. There, you got me.
Okay, that was not a good through.
So yeah, the army guy was missing at the end, and he's the best thing in that house.
So
That actually wasn't a bad run through, if I'm honest.
See, I didn't think that was a great. No, there was a lot of missing people.
There was,
a
but
lot of cash change.
I saw it from refreshed eyes, and I actually didn't mind it.
See?
I still think it's the worst house here. Okay, so that was mine and Alexa's run through of Doll's House. Dollhouse of the Damned. That's not what it's called. It's called Doll's Let's Play Dead.
Yes.
And I did enjoy that much more, so thank you, Alexa.
You're welcome.
I'm kidding. Oh. We are at
Halloween Horror Nights.
Disney's Magic Kingdom. We are about to enter Hatchet and Chains.
Yes, we are.
Sponsored by Illumination. The one, the only, Tracy Malaby.
That'll be me.
Love that. That's awesome. All right, so we are here at Hatchet and Chains.
We're basically just being walked to the front of the line.
Yes,
which
we
is
are.
awesome. Christmas special.
Yes, it is starting to. I'm going to give all the ambience. Oh yeah. So yes, it is.
The sun's going down.
The sun's going down. So we're starting. You know, when we went into Fallout, I forgot we were at Horror Nights until I walked in. I'm like, oh, that's right, because it's so bright. Like it was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So it's getting dark. It's feeling Horror Nightsy.
It is. There's fog coming out, so the mask is coming out.
One of my favorite houses. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this.
Love it.
Alexa's top #1.
Yes.
What'd you say?
My top house.
Top house? Let's see. Oh, it's the same lady from my video.
I know we had a different lady.
The demons are gonna eat your soul.
Me?
Poppy, I think she likes you.
She does like me. No, she like. Watch the video that I posted on the Instagram channel.
Okay.
She stared straight at me.
The demons are coming.
Good.
All right, we are going in.
Chris is in trouble.
My wife gave me a hall pass.
Yeah. I love this house.
The smell in here, I love it.
I like the black light. Awesome.
Honestly, one of the best things.
That's one of my favorite
The
things.
chimney scare.
With the fireplace. And then I get lead chains pulling up the body. Yeah. It's a loud house. Oh, it's one of my favorite things. The hand coming through the mouth.
Look up.
I just realised he's a gallows.
Back-to-back scares. I love it. Yes. Yes. That was such a good scare. Now we're coming up to my photo.
Let's go see Chris.
That's all Alexa you're hearing, by the way.
Skin cost from you. I am moving. Almost got me. I'm moving the screen kills. It's my favourite bit now, the multiple smoke, I love it. It's foggier tonight. It's a lot foggier tonight.
Is this not the same person?
Hi, Chris! Yeah, there we go. Every time, 3 hits.
drops are just dragging the static thing behind. Right. I love it. Awesome. That final hit is like one of my favourite things to happen. It's so loud in there.
Fantastic run through.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
I love that massive head at the end.
Such a good run through. Oh my god.
I love my massive head at the end.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that guy was right. Did you see that scare?
Yeah, in the graveyard.
Yeah, he might as well have kissed me.
He did. I saw it.
Is that when he screamed really, really loudly?
He did the same thing to Hope. Oh my God, he went right in my feet.
Right, we are in line for El Artista. It is.
By the way, Danny, that's how this goes on recording.
Sometimes.
Chris and I on this one.
What's beautiful about this house is the facade.
Yeah, exactly. The facade is it.
It's gorgeous. Like, you can understand why they did the Discover Universal podcast about Horror Nights this year in front of this facade.
What podcast? Never heard of them.
No. Like, wow. That was a good one. I love these windows. Sergio Navarro! That's a great scare. I love that effect. Oh, that's awesome! Nice. Jesus!
Wow. We are getting a run through.
Wow.
Wow.
Hell here's
yeah.
the best one. Oh no, through there. You'll see it in a minute. I love that you can see through there to the fountain. I hate that.
The cheap scare.
Completely. Love this one. Oh, the light is so awesome.
Oh, okay, this is one of the best pieces. The flying gargoyle.
Yes. See the Pepper's Ghost?
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, and you missed it. I love that.
Yeah. So this one, just here. And the best one I've seen of that is stand here. Like right up against it so you can't see it.
I always love these open courtyards.
Yeah.
The grandness of it.
It's the totem, it's the maypole in Blood Moon.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it moves.
And Dead Man's Spear.
Yes.
Os espíritos wish to create physical vessels from beyond.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's cool. What a boring job that is, by the way.
Yeah. Dude, we are getting it back to back to back. This is good run through.
Sergio! That was a good one.
He scared me and then put his head down to wait for you.
Nice. Yeah, I love that. So
That was a very good run through.
what a run through.
It's a great run through.
What a run through.
That was a fantastic run through.